there, everybody, and welcome to Roll with Advantage. My name is Joe, and welcome to the newest session of the Tales of Evrand. It is great to have you here. More snow. Look at all the snow in the overlay. Even the character chat box thingy over there has got snow on it. That's crazy. Let's roll the intro and get into the session. And we're back. So with that, I'll let Jonathan take it away.
Hey, welcome back to Evrand. I think this is what, session 26?
It's books and chapter.
Yeah, sorry, book.
Yeah, book what Mr. DM? Yeah, Mr. DM.
Book 2, 3, 4?
It's definitely book 3.
Okay, chapter.
Yeah, chapter
Wait,
what,
I don't
Mr.
know.
DM?
Wait, we're doing books now?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you're the one who runs the videos.
I know now. I know because I looked it up.
oh.
But did someone else look it up?
Look,
Mr.
I don't know whatever. If you're watching this video currently right now, look down at the description. You'll know what book and chapter we're on. This is session 26 for me until I figure out the book and chapter thing.
8.
Well, wait. Isn't it
Chapter 8.
It's chapter. Okay, never mind. I didn't even know we were in books
Yeah,
at this point, so I'm behind.
With that, by the way, Knight, thank you for speaking up because you were on summary this week. So, Knight as Vey, would you like to take away the summary?
The only thing I'll add is just as a quick note, Rachel is unable to play tonight. She's a little.
I'm a
no,
I suck at videos.
But she is doing her makeup impression of Gideon.
Okay.
Ow!
Because she's not.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
that's so dark.
Ryan, if you're watching.
Woo, the camera's not
now.
my face is is hot right now. Ooh, that was good.
I miss them so much.
Woo, yes we do. That was funny. Anyway, yeah, she's not here. Great makeup. Thanks, Rachel.
But hey, look, Joe got a haircut.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you did.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, if you watched Salamander
good.
Coast a month ago, my hair was a lot longer. So by the time if you watch Salamander Coast, the most recent one, when this comes out, my hair's probably longer than this. So that's confusing. Anyway.
Wild.
Knight, go ahead and take away the summary.
All right, it's like the shortest summary in the world, but So, I don't know what day it is in the calendar. I know there is a thing where I can see the calendar on the new thing, but I can't see it, so I'm just gonna launch into this.
It's Elysias the 6th.
Elysias the 6th? Oh my God, Jesus Christ, why would you do this to me? Okay. We finally set out from Sangsa after various needs were addressed and supplies gathered. It's sad that this stretch of the journey has to be without our companion, Gideon. We encountered a river upon our leaving that caused some delays, but our traveling on the first day was fairer weather than I had expected. We settled as a storm finally swept down from the mountains, and hidden in its depths were a group of Yetis, which are now currently trying to eat our ice dancers, and possibly us. Which is not something I am amicable to. One lays dead, and now for the others as snow continues to fall around us. And that's what happened last time.
It is, yeah.
I liked it because it was to the point. It was sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. It was very good. Very good.
Love it.
Brevity, the soul of wit.
I do enjoy that you said one of them is dead. So that makes it easier for me to actually kill it, because it is technically still alive.
Is it still alive? You said it was dead!
No, I said it was gone.
Just grabbed by a Yeti.
It was dragged all over top of the rocks.
With the cart behind
No,
it.
one Yeti.
No.
One Yeti lays dead.
Oh, I thought you meant ice dancer.
No.
No.
The Ice Dancer wasn't dead yet.
That's what I was pointing out. I
Okay.
thought you said ice dancers.
No.
Actually, 2 lay dead, by the way.
What?
You've killed 2 yetis.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Also, Ursa's
I-
badass wolf thing. That happened.
Bark, bark.
Yeah,
Oh, no, that's not
and
what I
river.
wanted to do.
Also, because
Also,
I
the
am-
river.
because
We
I,
crossed
you
it.
know, the start of this is
Go ahead, John.
amazing.
Go ahead, John. Sorry.
Because
So, John,
I
didn't you
forget
say that this
things
was supposed to be
quite
like
often.
often.
horror themed?
Shut up, Joe. Shut up, Joe. John.
Because I forget things very often. Last week, the whole party got like a surprise round after they were surprised by the Yetis, which in itself was weird. This week, I corrected everything because they're in a blizzard. They now have only 10 feet of vision. The Yetis are invisible to them currently in the blizzard themselves. So now we're about to have combat. We rolled initiative last week, technically. And with that, at the top of the round, as I no, that's the wrong button. As I press this button, I will begin combat. Rian,
Oh, what?
you and Vey just destroyed a Yeti in front of you, saving one of the psalm setters or ice dancers. The one in front of you doesn't look to be injured at all, but you have no vision of anything currently other than your friends around you. The Yetis themselves obfuscated by the blizzard. It's your turn.
Yeah, because he's right next to Vey, he'll kind of grab onto Vey's shoulder and lean in just a little bit and say, "Do you see any other Yetis?"
No, I see snow. And that's the response.
Fuck. Okay. And is my movement hindered at all? Like, is this difficult terrain, or can I still move freely?
You guys have snowshoes, so no.
Oh, fucking tennis shoe boots worked out. Hell yeah. All right.
Yep.
Tennis shoe? Tennis racket.
Tennis racket.
All right. Okay.
Oh my fucking god.
Tennis shoe boots? All right, here we go. Okay.
Tennis shoe boots.
So, Rian is going to move forward. Could you unpause the game real quick?
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
He's going to move forward 5, 10, 15. Is this the ledge right here?
No, that's
No,
just
okay.
more snow, and then there's like a kind of like a road.
20,
Well, not really. But...
Well, now I can't see Rian either.
25, 30. Oh, shit. Rian, as he gets there, he's going to shout out behind him. Right, 30 feet of movement. Yeah, he's just going to shout out, "I don't see any on this side!" As he's going to hold his action to attack with the saber in case anything comes into distance. Oh, as a bonus action, he will activate the Might of the Okunai to get that extra 5 feet of movement. So 15 feet attack range now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want Yursa and Gak and Ada to make perception checks because in the blizzard, talking to each other is much harder the farther you are away.
That's fair. Only fair. But other than
So
that,
make
that is the
perception
end of my
check.
turn.
Okay. Ada rolled a natural 1. He didn't hear a word you said, Rian.
Ada, did you get that?
I didn't hear anything.
How are you responding to me right now? Hmm?
All I hear is muffled. I can hear the faint connotation of your voice through the muffled.
There's a TikTok sound that I need to use for this situation. I need to draw this because there's a perfect TikTok sound for this.
All right.
It's like, fuck it.
Well, it is Ada's turn. He is going to. Can he see Vey? He can. All right. He's going to clasp both his hands together and pull what looks like a thread out of his palm, which then turns into wings as he throws them towards Vey. Vey, he is casting haste on you.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
shit. Oh fuck yeah. I don't know what that does, but I'm gonna look it up.
Oh. Also, for everyone, open your D&D Beyond extension if you're using it, just so that you can roll.
Oh, yeah. Let me make a test thing real quick.
Also, yeah, I rolled
nice.
my perception check, but it didn't show up in Foundry, but it was a 25.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so you would have heard Rian. Yursa, did you roll for perception?
I did, but it was hidden to just to DM only. But I rolled a 19, but I changed it. So
I
you
see
should
that.
see it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the two of you heard Rian. Basil was close enough. They was close.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I will say, I guess that just because Rian's more tactical than me in that moment, he probably would have said,
A direction.
yeah, I don't see any Yetis on the right side of the snow dancer I'm closest to. He would have said that. So that way
Is
you
there a
guys.
rock? Maybe to the right of the rock.
So
Yeah.
Yursa, you would know that the rock is north. Like your fire
Okay.
that you see right next to you, that little piece of light that you see north of you,
Uh-huh.
is the
Yeah,
fire.
Okay.
And you place that right next to the rock.
So he would have said, I don't see any Yetis to the far right of the fire.
Got it.
Yeah.
So that is so Ada cast haste. And then he is going to. He has a lot of shit. Holy, oh my god! I didn't read any of this before we started.
We took a
Yeah. Yeah, where I didn't read anything. He is going to.
It's like watching someone play chess against themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you want to do something good, but not too good. You know what I mean? As the DM in that situation.
He is going to quicken spell dancing lights.
Oh!
Which is, let's see, dancing lights is 4 torch-sized lights. Each light sheds dim light for 10 feet. Cool.
So, but does that do anything to the snow? Because you
You're
said
right,
it
we
wasn't
did say
darkness, it
something.
was obscurity.
It's obscurity. Yeah. You're right. That won't do anything. Shit. That means that he's not going to do that. He's not going to cast any spells other than haste because he can't see anything. So
Create
he's
a umbrella.
he's going to move this way, closer to the rock, right here. And that is going to be Ada's turn. Gak, you're up.
Okay, I have a couple questions.
Yeah.
One, where is the snow coming from? Because are we in a cave?
No, you're outside. The only reason you're getting some cover is from the rock in front of you. You're in a blizzard, so the snow's coming from everywhere.
I thought we were running to a cave before the blizzard came.
No, there was an option to get caught in the blizzard. Like, if you wanted to get caught in the blizzard, you could run to the cave, or you could set up camp here and wait for the blizzard. So it was either walk through the blizzard and possibly get to the cave, or be here.
Man, I don't remember. I guess I biffed that big time. Okay.
God.
I'm so biffing. Okay.
Big money biffin.
So, what are we saying when we saw the Yetis earlier? What are we saying about that?
That was me biffing.
So you didn't, right? So we didn't.
Well, I mean, you guys, they were close enough for you guys to react, kill the two that you did. But then, I'm saying that the blizzard wasn't fully there yet. Now it's fully here.
Okay.
You killed 2 Yetis. You know that there was at least 3 more before the blizzard overtook everything.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Because I guess the main reason I'm asking is I'm trying to figure out. A lot of Gak stuff is ranged, so I'm trying to predict where people are. I think as a bonus action, or no, can I do it as a bonus action? I guess not. Crap, that sucks. Oh wait, no, I've already cast Mage Armor. Good.
Oh, did you? Okay, I'm just gonna mark you.
Yeah, it says that I did because I have the override. I think I might have cast it earlier at the wolf fight. I don't remember.
Ooh,
No, it
that's
makes
dope.
sense
Okay.
to cast mage armor at the beginning of a day for a mage because it's, it's
Yeah.
8 hours, so why not?
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna try to walk, I guess. And
Okay.
can I bring I think I'm gonna try to grab Basil and like pull her with me.
Okay. Yeah. Oh shit.
And I only
group-
went half my movement in case that helps.
Okay.
Okay. So now I'm over here by Ada and I can see Vey, and I can't see any Yetis. Do I still have 15 feet of movement left, or was
Yeah.
bringing Basil part of that?
No, it would just take. Actually, it would have taken half of your movement to bring Basil with
Okay.
you.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, Gak is going to.
Remember, holding an action is a thing.
Yeah, but can you hold a spell? Like, can you
yes,
like?
you can.
You
That's
can.
an action. Yep.
Okay.
The
and then
only
I'll-
thing I will say is if it's a leveled spell and you hold the action and the action never triggers, then the spell slot is lost, and the spell is lost.
Okay. Well, then I'll hold an action for a cantrip. Then I'll hold an
Okay.
action for firebolt and be
Okay.
prepared.
What
Okay.
is the trigger? I assume seeing a yeti.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's
When the
that's
blizzard is gone, I want to. All right. Yursa, you're up.
Okay. She's going to, knowing that this is the rock, not being able to see anything
Done.
around her, she's gonna back herself up a little bit so her back is against the rock, so she's not. Oh, hey, and her friends are back here. Nice.
You couldn't see them before.
I mean, I didn't know how many were up here. Damn. Okay.
I love that. Moves 10 feet. Oh shit! Hey everyone.
Hey guys. And then because she already has Call Lightning active, she is going to hold the recalling of it. Because it acts like Moonbeam, so I could use my action to call down lightning this way again.
Okay. Okay. You can also, I will say, if you wanted to, you could also call. Isn't it like a radius that it hits? It's not like a 5-foot point, is it?
It's a 60-foot radius, so it's centered on a point I can see within range above.
Oh, a point. Okay. So I mean, just to let you know, you could use it as like a finding tool every action if you
that
wanted
sounds
to.
fun. I'll
Um,
wait. I'll wait around. I appreciate that.
Okay. Just so you
But
know.
yeah, as soon as I do see a Yeti step into my line of sight, she's just gonna bring that back down. So she just kind of has her staff just tentatively kind of half in the air, sparking a little bit, and then that's it. We hold.
Okay. It is one of the Yeti's turns.
I hate them. Trip and fall, bitch.
Yursa barreling towards you southward. You see
Uh.
emerging from the blizzard a Yeti. You can use your action, and if Gak can't see it. You can use your action that you held with the lightning strike.
And I get one more d10.
Is it a dex save?
It is a deck save.
Well, that's a 9 total, so I think it fails.
It does indeed, sir.
All right, how much lightning damage is that?
20 points of lightning damage.
All righty.
As it's about to
Nice.
fuck my life up here.
Just because I can, I'm going to do a thing really quick. Where is it? Oh, I can't actually. I lied. Okay, never mind. Let's see. It's going to first, as it walks within range, it is going to stare at you, and you watch its eyes gloss over this bright blue. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, damn.
Okay. There's my con.
Uh-oh.
15.
That's a success.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's only if you fail. Okay, so you take no damage from that. It is going to take 2 claw attacks against you.
Fuck that thing.
So the first one is a 10 to hit, and the second one is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
So the one that hits, you take 7 points of slashing damage
Got it.
and 3 cold damage. And it is going to move this way. You can take an attack of opportunity if you like.
Oh, hell yeah, man. It's gonna run. I'm just gonna whack it real quick with my staff. Hold on. I don't think I can make range, like, I can't spell attack it. Yeah, +4. I don't think that's gonna hit. That's a 12.
That hits.
Okay. Alright.
Roll damage.
Two-handed
After this, I have to go
staff.
lay the baby back down because she's awake. Oh wait, she's laying herself back down. Okay, that works. 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
All right. The Yeti comes in and tries to use its gaze upon you. You succeed as it slashes out twice, only one hitting, and then it disappears back into the blizzard. You know the general direction of one of the Yetis. Vey, you're up.
Okay, so you're totally allowed to say no to this, but I just had a thought, and it's technically outside of the purview, but also not. Vey can control water. You gave him that, Echo gave him that little feature.
Mhm.
Would that work on snow?
It would work on snow.
So,
But I will like to... Okay, what are you trying to do with it?
because there's part water as part of control water where you can part the water in a certain area, and so he was thinking of parting the snow in this area so they can see.
How
That's-
large?
So until the spell ends, you control any freestanding water inside the area, choosing a cube up to 100 feet on a side. So you can redirect flow or part water, either which one. So like you cause flowing water in an area to move in a direction you choose, even if the water has to flow over obstacles, up walls, or in other unlikely directions. And then you can part it and like cause a trench kind of thing. So I was thinking of like redirecting the
Yeah.
snow or parting it. But if you think that that's outside the purview, because technically it says freestanding water and snow counts, but it's like not,
Yeah.
counts.
It's
But-
5 cubic feet. That fits within a 5 cubic foot.
So
Manipulate it
it's
with
not-
way.
it's not shape water, it's control water.
Oh, sorry. Shit, I looked at the wrong one.
No, you're-
Oh yeah, because control water isn't that the 4th level one?
Yes, it's a 4th level spell.
Oh.
So
Damn, just got fucking sick. Up to freestanding water inside an area you choose. That is a cube up to 100.
I mean,
I'm going to say yes. At the press of saying this because this is huge for your travel when you get into another blizzard. Because the blizzard is so strong and it is fast moving and it's not just regular water, there's gonna have to be a check made to see if you can actually do this. But if you
Okay.
can do this, it is going to
okay.
it's gonna be the whole battlefield.
Okay. What check do you want me to make here?
Make a Constitution.
Oh, nice. Come on, Vey. Come on.
Hey, look, it's my snow globe thing. I'm doing it. It better be good. Okay, what's my con? It is
This is pretty epic music for this moment.
a 17.
It's just enough.
Yes.
I would like to ask you how you attempt to control the water around you.
So I think kind of this situation starting to look very grim, especially because they can't see. So Vey's kind of thinking about how he can help, and then he kind of remembers Echo in his head making comments during moments of high stress, and he's like, "Oh my God, Echo!" and he's like, "She did something," kind of thing. And so he's going to basically, I guess, kind of thrust his sword up into the air, straight up, and just kind of try to basically from the radius of his sword part the snow around him to get us some vision.
Okay. Out of pure sheer will and stress in this scenario, you place your sword upwards and start to cast, not with the sword, but with the arcane ability within you, given to you by Echo. You start to cast Control Water, and this immense blizzard that feels like millions of bees almost hitting all of you at the same time. This very fast-moving blizzard. You start to grit your teeth and strain against the blizzard itself, and all of you watch as a single beam of sunlight starts to pour into this darkened space, as eventually the blizzard parts the entirety. Okay.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So, I need to.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how to. Okay, darkness level 0. I don't know how to remove this from everybody.
You could go into the settings of the actual map and turn off visibility by whatever. That might be the way to do it. Like in the thing, just uncheck the boxes that are in vision. I'll probably do it. Bada bing, bada boom, baby boy. Man, I walked around that.
There's so many
Oh
more
my
now.
god, I walked around that fucking
Wait,
thing
never
for.
mind. Go back.
Yeah. You know, like where you like flip on the light and you see the murderer and then you like,
Yeah.
instantly flip it back on.
Nope. Nope. Literally.
You watch all of the as the blizzard subsides. There is quite literally, it is a surreal experience for all of you. There is quite literally a square being stopped at this moment around you. There's sun pouring in this square, and around you is a giant blizzard.
How long have you been able to do that?
I forgot about it as he calls back.
Don't forget about it again. That's badass.
I'm sorry.
Actually, I think for the sake of this, I think, can I make, oh wait, you know what I could do?
Oh.
Hold on.
While you're thinking, question. I can cantrip, or not cantrip. If I have a level spell that says bonus action, I can cast it as a bonus action, right?
Yeah. Can you guys see right now?
Yeah.
Is there like
Yeah.
part of it that is gone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's- I know it's supposed to be a square, but it's light, so I can't make it a square. Yeah, okay.
Also, a firebolt gets shot off to the one that's on the hill.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. I'll say you
Okay.
can barely see this one, like, kind of towering over, because the rock itself is like 10 feet tall.
Yeah. Did it send into Foundry at all?
It did not. Did you open up your extension in your browser?
I have it open. It says use D&D Beyond's digital dice.
You opened it in your browser? Like in the extension? Like do you use Chrome or Safari?
Chrome.
Chrome. So at the top with the little puzzle pieces, you clicked on D&D Beyond.
Uh-huh.
It should work. It didn't
Weird.
send it though.
Oh well, I got a 10.
Unfortunately, that is just one below their armor class as the firebolt shoots off into the distance. You can see, all of you can see that this psalm setter up here, this ice dancer, is writhing around and trying to get away from this yeti that is grabbing it by the horns and going to attempt to take another bite soon. But it looks over at the firebolt that is shot towards it. Actually, make an intimidation check, Gak.
Yeah.
Intimidate him.
That's a 17.
Oh! Hey, look, it rolled in D&D Beyond now, too. Or in...
Yeah, there goes.
Fuck. Boundary.
in Foundry, yeah. Okay. So that your turn, Zay?
Um,
That's concentration, right?
it doesn't have the concentration marked on it, but since it's a big spell that he's casting against it, I wouldn't mind if he has to make con checks on that if he gets it.
Yeah, we'll say right now you're definitely concentrating on this.
Okay, sounds good. All right. So he has movement left.
Okay.
And he's going to. Is this like a hill or is this like a sheer cliff kind of thing?
It's a big ass boulder.
It's a big ass boulder.
Yeah, it's 10 feet up.
10 feet up.
It's 10 feet up with like ridges that you could climb if you wanted to. It's not going to be that hard to climb it.
All right.
Where's concentration?
I don't know where concentration. Oh, you mean you were trying to mark it? Okay. I was like,
mark.
because I could run up there and try to, but I used my action to cast a spell, and I don't think haste gives me another action if I cast it.
Haste gives you an extra. Hold on, let me look at the spell again.
Sorry, I just don't want to.
Haste does something with an action. Choose a willing creature. Their AC is increased by 2. Their speed is doubled. It has advantage on dexterity saving throws.
You have an extra
and it
action,
gains
too.
An additional action each turn. The action can be used to take only one attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use one object. So you can still attack once.
Okay, so he is going to run and try to clamber up this boulder to get at that Yeti, hurting the fucking ice dancer because hatred of that thing. And does he need to make a check to get up, or is it like enough that?
No, I mean you have double speed right now.
Okay.
It would have been half of your movement to get up there, but you have double speed right now, so you just climb up.
All right. So he is going to get up there, point at this thing, use his bonus action to apply his vow because he's not letting this thing get away, and then he's going to smack at it with his weapon.
Okay. Go ahead and get it all good old smack.
Oh, it did not roll. Did it roll on the table? Why the hell did it not roll? Because
I don't think you opened it in your Chrome extension.
I did, though. Click here to give permission. I did. I clicked. Okay, well, why not? Shift.
Oh.
There
Oh.
it goes.
Something rolled.
So you roll
Okay.
advantage, but it's a 22 to hit anyways, so.
No,
10
it's his
it
his
gives you
vow. Yeah, his vow gives him advantage on his creature. So, yeah, and
It's minus 10 on that.
okay, yeah, and he's hoping this thing refocuses on him. He's not going to add a smite on just yet. So
Make an intimidation check.
yes, I am intimidating. I don't know if it's actually intimidating. Let's see. Well, huh.
Okay. Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's going to be it for now.
Alright. It is the next Yeti's turn. It is going to... Yeah, Ursa, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw. As the eyes go bright blue in a flash of arcane energy.
What's my con? It's 3. 17, baby!
That's a success. It runs over and it takes 2 attacks at you.
Aw,
You can't spook me, but you can slap me all you want, I guess.
So that is a 24 on the first and a 18 on the second.
Ooh, yes, they both hit.
Okie dokie. You take 7 points of slashing damage. No, sorry. You take 14 total points of slashing damage and 6 points of cold damage.
6, 20.
And it can tell that the blizzard around it is no longer obfuscating it, so it's staying here.
Okay.
That's its turn. Basil is up.
Okay, so I also have a question. Did Basil bless us last?
Yes.
Like, at the
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I have a question about Bane.
Okay.
It says up to 3 creatures of your choice you can see within range must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails the saving throw makes an attack roll before the spell ends. And the spell lasts for a minute. Okay.
6
Yes.
rounds. Yep.
So Basil's going to cast Bane on the 3 closest Yetis to her. So the
These-
one by Vey. The one by Vey and then the 2 below it. So not the one that's all the way down here.
Okay. And the save is a what?
It is a...
Bane and Bless are both
That's our
concentration.
concentration.
Oh, are they?
Sadly, yeah.
That is my bad. Sorry. I'm
No,
not
you're good, you're
Basil.
good. You're good,
Okay,
you're good.
I will
you're
do
good.
something else then, because
Okay.
Bless is good.
You good.
Bless is good. I'm gonna do Sacred Flame.
Alrighty. Also,
On the one-
they control water is a concentration up to 10 minutes.
Really? Is it? Okay.
Yep.
All right, that makes a lot of sense.
You're doing Sacred Flame at which one?
The one up by Vey, the one that Gak has.
Is that a dexterity save or is that a ranged attack?
Yeah, it's a Dex 15.
I've rolled 4 2s in a row. This dice not happening anymore. Yeah, it's a fail. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. Okay, so that's 1d8 radiant damage. I'm gonna do it on Foundry because I can't click on her page.
All right.
Roll. Good. That's a 4.
That's a 4. All right.
Nice.
4 radiant damage. Nice.
Yeah. And then Basil's probably gonna move slightly. I think. No, she'll stay here. I end Basil's turn.
All right. This is such a pop.
Yeah, yeah.
It is now the Yeti next to Vey's turn. So the funny thing is, Gak rolled a higher intimidation. So this thing is going to look at Gak, and Gak, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
What? That's so funny.
Okay.
What?
Ooh. That's an
Ah.
18.
That's a success. All right. It is then going to. What's the intelligence on this creature? An 8? Okay, cool. It's gonna run down here. An attack of opportunity by Vey.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Is it
Let's-
falling down the hill?
No.
Uh,
You watch it actually just kind of like leap down towards you.
I
Oh,
got
yeah.
a question. If my vow is on it, do I get advantage on my attack of opportunity or not?
Yeah. Does it just say attack rolls?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, makes sense.
Does it say attack rolls?
Yeah, I think it does.
Okay. If it says attack rolls, then yeah, you would.
And so it drops
wait.
the reindeer, right?
Let me
Oh,
let me make sure.
it already did when he shot the firebolt at it.
I just want to make sure I'm not lying and doing. I'm sorry.
You're good.
And gain advantage on attack rolls. Yeah. All right.
Okay. So
Okay.
you get
Makes
advantage.
sense. I want this thing dead as soon as possible. Oh, you fucking bitch.
Don't worry, it still hits.
Oh. Okay. Well.
The AC's 11, guys. They're not really.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
It comes down. It's going to make 2 attacks against Gak. That is a 25 and a 16.
Both hit.
Sweet. Even with your mage armor?
Yes, but can I use a reaction to cast shield on the one that was doing 16?
Yeah, you could.
Nice.
The
I
claw
will.
comes down and bounces off. It kind of looks at you and just roars, and then slashes once again. You take 7 points of slashing damage and 3 points of cold damage, reduced to half because you have resistance. So 1 point of cold damage.
Nice. So just 8 total.
Yuppers.
Bobby.
That's that one. It is now the one at the bottom, I think. Yep, the one at the bottom. This one is going to run, and it is
Yes.
going to look at.
Is Rian hiding behind the reindeer?
No, Rian was. Oh, I guess technically, yeah, because it's so big. That wasn't his intention, though.
Also, I made a oopsie. Yursa, and Gak, you are both immune to the gaze for an hour.
Woo.
That's my fault. So it's going to look at Basil. Basil needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okie dokie. Hurt con is +2. And let's give it a roll on that. Oh, nice. Dirty
Okay. All right.
Aw.
Who else is immune to the gaze? John.
Basil. So the only one that's not is Rand Veyanata. This one runs further and 2 attacks against Gak.
No. Just
that-
because John's
that-
mad.
That's 15, which I don't think hits because you have shield.
Well, the shield.
It's for the whole round.
Till your next
Oh.
turn. Yeah.
So your next turn.
Yeah, shield's good.
They both bounce off. I rolled a 7 and a 9, +6 for both, so nope. It bounces off. Bounces off again. It just looks down and just it's coming out of the book. It
Like
just
in
yells in
Jurassic
your
Park.
direction. It's very pissed off. That means Rian, it's your turn.
Yes, it is, and I'm so glad it is. And I'm so glad that Yeti ran forward, because I didn't get to attack last turn, and I'm a fighter, and I'm angry. So now I'm going to run 10 feet,
So angry.
and then 15 feet, and then, hey, buddy, it's me. Actually, wait a minute. Let me play this smart. 20 feet.
Nothing could go wrong when the entire party is grouped together, right?
No. Well, yeah. That wouldn't be great. Oh, shit, but now the movement tracker's all fucky-wucky. Okay, so this was 25. So that's technically 20. So that's 25. So that's 30. And I can still attack this guy.
Yes, you can.
Woo!
Because of your Sephiroth sword.
My Sephiroth sword is so cool. As I'm going to just like Rian's just gonna like jump and slash, and then he's gonna do it again.
So as this is the first time you're using it in combat, right?
Actually, yeah, I guess so. So
So
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, what happens?
so as you have the feeling that you can reach this creature. The blade isn't 10 feet long, because that would be fucking ridiculous. It was probably like 4.5 feet, maybe, and now it's like 6 foot. But as you go to strike out, you watch as like this arcane extension to the end of the blade grows on the end. It slices out with the blade itself, like this invisible, ethereal, just blade strikes out as you strike with it.
Hell to the yeah, brother, man. So I will, with my ethereal wispy wind blade, I'm gonna make a strike at this man. 15.
Roll 7, got a 15. Yep, that hits.
That plus the might of the Okunai damage. It's 14.
total.
And then I will also wait, when do I get these back? Sorry, I'm just trying to see when I specifically get these back. Long rest. We're gonna listen. I'm gonna go ahead and mark him as my favored foe as well. So as I slash into him, just trying to take very exact note of where he is, what the footprints of the creature look like, and his exact movements, so that way I can better track and kill.
Yep.
So that means first time that I hit it, I also do an extra D4 damage, and every time I hit it after this, it deals an extra D4 damage.
Okay.
So an extra 3 points of damage.
Extra 3 points of damage. Nice.
But then
Very cool.
I attack again, because that was only my first attack. Second attack.
All right.
Yeah. Ooh. Damage. 10. Plus might of the Okunai. Plus favored foe.
Okay,
20.
What the fuck?
Uh, Bless you.
Aw,
one is
bless
looking-
you. Goodness,
This one
sorry.
is- Yeah, bless you. This one
Like
is
Kayla was muted for like 10 minutes and then unmuted to sneeze.
I didn't realize I was unmuted. Sorry.
That is funny. Oh my god. Okay.
Is it still alive?
It's still alive, but it's looking real bad.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action dagger with the chain, with the mithril
Hell yeah.
chain. Just as soon as he slashes twice,
Right.
he's just gonna start swinging the chain and then just flick it towards the creature.
Okay.
Oh,
here we go.
16.
Oh yeah, I found the thing that you were using. Hold on. Boom. It's bloodied.
Oh god! Bleeding out of its armpit. Okay,
Yeah, that
16.
hits.
Okay. D4. So 10. This doesn't do Might of the Okunai. But it does do Favored Foe. So 11 points of damage.
It's still up, but it's real bloody.
Oh, poopy. Okay. Nah, it's okay. Okay, so with that, that's all of his movement. That's action, bonus action. That is well, no bonus action. Oh, yeah, it is bonus action. So that's everything. So with that, that's where Rand's turn ends. As he'll just ready and try and, I guess, goad the creature after hitting it so many times. Goad the creature to come over to him.
Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's see. It is Otta's turn. Otta is up. Let's see, what can he do? He can do a lot. Yeah, he's gonna, you know what? He's gonna keep it simple. Yeah. One additional ray. How many of these things are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Man, he's got so many spells. I'm sorry. Yeah, so he is going to look around and say, "Oh, there you are." And he's going to clasp his hands together, and you watch his blue grayish skin, his hands themselves look to turn super hot and white as he pulls apart what looks like originally 3 little tiny balls of fire, and then one breaks into another one, and then there's 4, and he looks at all 4 of them and goes, "Good luck," and he fires 4 scorching rays out at each one of them. So let's see,
He sounds so cheerful.
he hasn't seen combat in a while. So the first one is a 2, but that's a plus 12, so that's 14 to hit. Natural 20 on the second one.
Oh,
They're all
fuck.
gonna hit if it's plus 12, right?
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I didn't think about that. Okay, so he still hit. Okay, so one of them's a natural 20, so that's all that matters. So
Yeah.
let's see, we're gonna roll.
Even a natural 1 would hit.
So 2d6 on that
Wow.
guy. So this one's gonna take 9 points of fire damage. Actually, let me look at something. Okay. The next one was a natural 20, which would be against this guy, which would be 12 plus 2d6. So 12 plus 7. So what is that?
19.
19. Yeah. 19. 2d6 on this guy. That's a 9. 2d6 on this guy. This guy's dead. As the fire hits the other 3, you watch as they start, which I think you saw once before. The fire hit them and they start trying to pad it out. They all have disadvantage on their attacks on their next turn from the fire damage.
As they
Oh,
should.
nice. I guess
Um,
Gak did that as his last thing for the surprise round last session. Hit them
Yeah,
with a
it-
sacred-
Yeah, and I think
or not a
it
sacred
didn't-
flame. Scorching
It firebolt. Did you do scorcher?
firebolt. I don't remember.
Something
It was
like
last session. Something.
Okay.
It was fine.
It was 10 years ago, so obviously.
He's going to use 2 sorcery points for a quicken spell, and then he is going to cast firebolt at. Let's see. This one. Oh man. Okay, so this one is bloodied. This one is bloodied. These guys are really low. This guy's okay. So he's gonna cast Firebolt at this, which it doesn't matter. Does he natural 20? He does not natural 20, but it is 3d10 for him, apparently.
Oof.
Okay.
You say for the character sheet you created.
Look, I just gave it a level, gave it a subclass, and was like, yep, and then picked the spells. Yeah, he burns a hole right. It goes right through the mouth of this Yeti, straight out the other side. This one also dies.
This one also dies.
Yeah,
This
you're
one
up.
also dies. Okay, Gak is gonna he's gonna run around this way. A Baba Booey. And then he is going to cast Burning Hands. First level, which is a Dex 14.
Just because I can.
Yeah.
Dex 14. That's a 17 total.
Wow,
half damage,
that's
right?
more. Yeah.
It's 4 fire damage. Well,
Yeah.
look, this guy is not having a good time. He's got he's on fire and he's just trying to. This Yeti's not having a great time.
As a bonus action, Gak's gonna try to do telekinetic shove.
Okay.
And
Is
they
that
have to make a
strength?
DC, 14 strength save.
I rolled an 8. What's their strength? Nope. Make it shove.
Nice. They're moved 5 feet away from me. That way.
Amazing.
And I don't think, does Yursa get an attack of opportunity when they move away?
No, because it's youth.
Forced
It's
movement.
not willingly.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep, yep.
Cool. Either way, it's over there.
Actually, give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Let me check it. It's right there. I rolled it. Oh no, that's a 4. That's not good.
Okay. So when you use the shove, you don't seem to put enough arcane force in it. It still moves the Yeti backwards, but it doesn't shove it up against the rock and deal more damage.
Mm. Okay. Pretty nice.
All right. Is that your turn? You still have movement, I think.
Yeah, I moved a little bit to get down there. I think I'm gonna just stay here.
All right. Yursa, you're up.
In this nice, perfect line.
Okay, first thing I'm going to, as my action, call some more lightning on this bitch.
Okay. Yeah.
All that. That's good damage.
Oh my god.
Is he still
Holy
alive?
shit.
I wonder if this. Hold on. Does this work?
Because if not, I have another thing.
Damn it, that doesn't work. Oh wait, it does. Oh, hold on. Just want it to work. It didn't work. Okay, never mind. I just wanted it to fucking do lightning, but it didn't. So,
That's alright.
that is, what is it? Dex save?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Kayla. You don't just get all of that.
19 total for dex save. So
Oh, he does make it. So
but
half.
half. It's half of 26. 13. Oh, this guy's not looking good either.
She's
Jesus
gonna
Christ.
actually
Oh wait, not that one.
run up to him, even though I know Gak just shoved him. And her staff, even though it was just sparking with lightning, it's actually gonna set itself on fire, and it's gonna become a
Ooh.
blade, and we're gonna bonus action flame blade and cut into him
Ooh, okay.
with fire.
I'm gonna attack.
Oh shit! I need to roll to a hit first, Kayla. I'm sorry.
These are all auto hits.
17. Plus what is? Oh, I guess
That
only
hits.
plus. Okay. Oh, my spell attack is +8, but it doesn't matter. 17. Yay! 13 points of fire damage. Like I said, her staff is on fire.
This Yeti is not looking great. It's on its last leg. You can see that most of its white fur is now covered in crimson. This thing's bad.
That's my turn.
Alrighty, it is this Yeti's turn. This one is going to... Oh, wrong button. Marianne, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as this Yeti looks
Oi.
towards you.
Oi, you got it. That's a 23.
So this one runs up the gag and takes 2 attacks.
Surprisingly, Rian, the I-beam actually works on you.
So 14 to hit, gag.
That is my current armor class.
So that one will hit, and then a 2+6. That one definitely doesn't hit. So one of these claws hits you, so you take 7 points of slashing damage and 1 point of cold damage.
Is that after it's been reduced?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't actually kill these ones. How do I kill it?
You just made
Combat.
You just made them look interesting.
How do I kill them in the combat, Joe?
Oh, on the
Oh,
combat tracker,
I think I
yeah, you
did
just
that.
got to click the little skull. On the combat tracker.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
that one's not dead.
Oh.
Which one's dead? This one's dead. There we
Oh.
go.
Oh.
That one's dead. There we go. Okay. That was that one. Vey, you're up.
Alrighty. Okay. How is this ice dancer looking?
Not good. There
Not
is
good?
blood everywhere. You can see that there's a large gash out of its throat.
Okay, well, then, yeah. He's going to run over to the ice dancer and he's going to lay on hands.
Okay.
Let me see how many lay on hands he has. This thing is like on the brink of death, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's pouring 20 in.
Ooh! I think that's more than their health pool.
Okay, well, he's okay. Sure, it's fine.
Holy
Blood comes out of the mouth still, but it's permanent extra blood.
The ice dancer starts talking in common. Like,
So he's you heal me too much, Jesus Christ. So he's gonna have that thing. He's going to tell it to stay there. And then, since he is still hasted, he is going to move, and I guess, I don't know, would he have to jump down to attack this one, or could he like swing from the top here if he like crouched? I guess.
you would have to descend down at some fashion.
All right. He's gonna try to jump and hit this thing.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll. This one's looking real bad.
Oh no!
Are you jumping down after it?
Yeah, he was.
So I'm just gonna say, for the sake of it, you get like right here. You go to slash, and the sword kind of grazes the. You didn't realize how close you were to the stone as the sword kind of grazes, and you see it spark off the stone, and you miss the Yeti by just ever so slightly.
He comes sliding down next to yours, and he's like, "Hi," and then just yeah, that's his turn. He's gonna stay there.
Okay, this Yeti's turn. They make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh hell yeah! I have my aura on, so 15.
Cool. Yep, you succeed.
I'm
two
so
claw
sorry.
attacks against Vey.
Yeah.
That's a miss. 21.
His armor class is 22 right now. He is hasted.
Okay, as the paladin slides down, and you just hold up your shield, and you just take the brunt of the force behind it. You can see that the shield kind of bends ever so slightly from the claws that hit it, and then you kind of pull your shield away and just smile back at the Yeti, who is just—it's just so pissed off. It doesn't even know. It's just
having
a beast
bad
with.
day.
It's having a bad day, but doesn't even know it's having a bad day because they're so stupid.
Aw.
That sounds like me.
I just
Okay.
feel like these Yetis are like, we'll get them eventually, guys. With that, Basil is up. Wait, I took one of my Yetis off the turn order. No, I didn't. Never mind. Basil's up.
They died. Basil, seeing that Gak's hurt, is going to run over in between Gak and Yerson. Oh, darling. She's going to cast... she's going to cast Cure Wounds,
Okay.
which will do 1d8 plus 4.
That Basil's from the deep south.
Yeah. 1d8 plus 4, so that's 6.
Honey,
Does it do the plus 4 and everything?
It does, yeah.
So Gak gets healed 6. And she'll
Hell
say,
yeah.
"Now, sugar, don't you dare get hurt again."
She brought you some
Is this
sweet
your
meat.
southern accent?
I love
What
it.
is this?
In my turn,
The
darling.
cold has got her with a sore throat.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
Okay.
so out of her element, she's forgetting who she is.
Well, those guys are gone. Rian, it is
Yeah.
your turn. Go.
All right.
Do your Rian stuff.
What's that supposed to mean? Okay. So I think that if I move 30 feet, I think. Yep.
Oh my god.
Woo! 30 feet. I can hit both of them from where I stand. Woo! All right. One down by Gak. One attack coming at you.
Wiping over Gak's head.
We're gonna have to rethink this balancing.
John, that's totally fair if that's something you want to do, because this is insane. It's cool, but it's insane. All right, first attack. 13.
That hits.
All right.
Hey, wait. You're blessed. Roll a d4.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
17. All right. Damage and Okunai. 16.
Yeah. So that one, as you kind of like, excuse me, Basil, and slides down.
Yeah, I'm like,
Why? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like I had said in that message, it's like the serpent slaying spear, where I just kind of like jump up and like slam down like with
Yeah.
a piercing move, and it's just like this tunnel of wind that just boom.
Yeah. It's actually so as you slash down, the sword ends its motion first, as like the transparent kind of ethereal blade like follows behind it. So as you slash down, there's like a half second between you slashing and the blade slashing, and you watch like this very thin line across where the right horn of the Yeti is, all the way across to like its cheek appears, and then the head where that is just starts to
Oh,
fall off, leaving
Fucking
half of a head like this.
gnarly, dude.
We need anime music in here now.
He's not.
Rian could pole vault.
Listen, okay, listen. All
He's
right.
not anime? Come on.
The sword, the mechanic was John's idea.
It was.
This isn't my fault.
I did say that though. I was like, it would be funny if he was like did the whole and then put his blood.
Yeah.
All right, that's the first one.
Fucking weeb. Stop calling me that. I know no one's calling me that. That's all I hear. Okay.
Your character art says otherwise.
What do you mean? You look like a samurai. Okay. All right.
You mean this looks like a samurai?
What do you-
Anyways, go ahead.
We're not gonna go there. All right. I chose very specific. We're going there a little bit. I chose very specifically the clothing he has to not make him look like a samurai.
Well, but
Yeah, let's
your
get the cherry
sword is
blossoms out of
named.
here.
It's a Japanese name. It makes sense.
I
Kunai
understand.
is a
I was
Japanese
saying.
name.
I'm saying the outfit, the armor.
Okay. So we're pulling it out of context and
Yeah.
pretending that the context doesn't exist. Okay.
Exactly.
As-
Yeah.
Guys, look, guys,
As Rian
samurai
takes the
don't
floating cherry
exist in my
blossoms and
world,
shoves them
okay?
behind him.
Nothing personal, kid. Just do your thing, Joe. Go.
All of a sudden, glasses appear on Rianne, and they
10 points of damage. It was an 18.
It's still alive, but it's just
Okay.
hanging on.
Bonus action attack with the dagger.
You're
21.
my favorite anime protagonist, Joe. I hope you know.
9 extra points of piercing damage.
How do you want to do this?
I don't know. The dagger hits it.
You bitch.
Okay.
No, he dagger hits it in the head with a clunk, and the blunt end of the dagger hits it. That's the least anime thing I can think of. It's just a clunk. It's a bludgeon. Clunk. Clunk. It's dead.
The little sound
someone
effect
who plays
appears above
D&D,
it.
played D&D 5 times a week.
Yeah, and I'm creatively drained, Nick, all right? The best I can come up with is a fucking samurai and be defensive about it, all right? Let's move on.
As the dagger.
I just want to
Now,
stress, I'm fine, by the way. I'm okay. I'm just having a good time, all right?
He's very fine. As the dagger goes out, it clunks it. It gets clunked.
It gets clunked.
Dude, is this Yeti feeling glonky, dude?
No, it's feeling clunky.
It's feeling glonky, dude.
Oh my god.
When it gets glonked, everything turns black, and you see a white silhouette of the Yeti for just a second.
And with that, that's the most anticlimactic ending to a combat. Just
I
get
could all
clonked.
clonk.
If only the momentum wouldn't have been ruined by, I don't know,
Oh
some
my god.
fucking
I'm partially
By
to
someone
blame.
saying, I'm not going to go there, and then going there. Yeah, I agree.
I'm partially to blame for that, you know. So with that, the final Yeti falls to the ground dead. Both of the reindeers, or the psalm setters, still alive.
Yeah.
Very good.
Vey, you are still concentrating on the cube of snow around you. Actually, you know what? Make an Arcana check.
An Arcana check?
Yep.
Coob.
I know it lasts for 10 minutes, but the storm is very strong. At
Yeah,
this
no,
point.
you're good. 14.
Okay, so the storm itself, that 100-foot square, starts to slowly diminish. Vey, you are trying everything you possibly can to continue to hold on to this, but over the next, you could hold this for maybe 8 more minutes, and you can see it slowly starting to come back in and cover you all in the blizzard. If anybody wants to do anything within those 8 minutes.
Do
Yeah.
we have enough so how far is that cave? Is the cave looking like the better option at this point, or do you think we'd be okay where we're at? Like, can Yrsa glean that? Like, the distance of the cave from here? Is that 8 minutes?
If you guys run, yeah, you could get there.
Okay.
If you stay out here, you risk exhaustion, you risk hypothermia, because you are outside in a blizzard. You need shelter. Being behind a rock isn't good enough.
Okay.
All right, let's make a break for it then.
Yes. Yrsa would help Vey kind of like coerce the Ice Riders, right? Ice Dancers?
Yes, I said, Jonathan, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. The Psalm Setter are their reins and the talismans on the creature. It's like the name of their like riding gear, and the Ice Dancers is the name of the creature.
Ice Dancer.
But I mean, like you could probably use it interchangeably because they're only made for these Ice Dancers.
So the ice dancers, you gather them up. You can see actually who's gathering the one that was attempting to be eaten.
Vey will go back and he'll help kind of lift it, carry it, pull it down.
Okay,
he's
make an
pretty
animal
strong.
handling check.
Okay.
Yrsa
With
will be the
advantage.
other one.
Okay.
The only reason you're making this one, even though you are a Vonder, is because this one just got attacked and it's kind of
Oh, the baby.
a little scared.
Animal handling. What is it? Oh, I have a plus one. A 17. with
Okay.
my +1 to animal handling.
This ice dancer is a little standoffish, but you do coax it down the boulder and quickly, as you are still concentrating on this, make your way to this this cave. As you get to the cave, that control water fades and the blizzard obfuscates everything outside of the cave. It is like a wall of snow in front of you all. As you get into this cave, you realize very quickly that there are corpses of animals on the ground that have been eaten. There are piles of bones. There are icicles that have formed from the top of the cave. There is kicked up snow everywhere in this cave. It is not a large cave, but it seems like it was large enough for a group of Yetis.
Oh, we know
Let's
where they
just
were
take their
waiting.
fucking home.
Easily looking through, especially with people like Rian who have a crazy perception passively. It doesn't look like there's any danger in here. It is a single room. There's no other tunnels in here. It is one single room that has kind of like a hill that goes downward, where you could see their nest was, where they had all of these corpses and bones, and you can see that some of the remnants of the animals they were eating and kind of saving were actually like put into the wall themselves, and the ice kind of was over it for like saving purposes. So you see like half bodies of like a wolf and like a half body of a polar bear. There's some actual apex predators that are actually in here that these Yetis have taken care of and were eating. But you all have a moment to yourself as this blizzard. You don't know how long this blizzard is going to last, but it's safer to be in here than it is to be traveling within the blizzard or being outside. So this will be the end of the first night of travel in the White Crest Mountains. As you all kind of set up camp and get ready for the night. I think if we could take like a small break, I just gotta go check on the baby.
Yes, of
I
course.
want cookies.
Alrighty. And I'll take you.
Yuppie.
You guys are kind of like over here. So, let's just jump back into this game. After the attack from the Yetis, after you successfully killed them all, using the last couple minutes of the control water spell that Vey was holding, keeping the blizzard away from all of you, you made it to a cave entrance that you all saw in the distance before the blizzard overtook everything. As you entered the cave, you realized this was the cave of the Yetis. There was corpses and half-eaten animals and bones piled and corpses like frozen in the ice walls. But you have respite from the weather outside, as the entrance of the cave is just battered with the blizzard's wind and snow. It is up to you what you want to do next. You are in this cave, safe for the time being.
We should get a summer home here. It's gorgeous with the dead corpses in the walls. The real estate is taking off in this area.
Do we have an idea of time?
It was starting, night was starting to fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Knight?
We made this joke once before.
Every single group I've been in has made this fucking joke. Night is starting to fall. Are you okay?
Yeah, and it was funny, so fuck you, yeah.
Your sub would suggest they take this time to have a long rest, because traveling in the thick of it, plus darkness.
Yeah, that wasn't good. So, I guess Rian would do the same thing. He doesn't need to now, but he would start setting up the campfire as he was before. A little bit deeper into the cave. Like, how deep does this cave go back, actually?
Goes down a hill. That's all I know.
There's like a little decline hill, but it probably goes back a good 50 to 60 feet.
Okay. I think that Rian would start setting up the fire maybe, like, past the divot, like the hill, so that way we have a little bit more cover from the wind, just in case any is coming into the cave. We can settle back there, and that way we also, if anything does attack us, we have a pretty good funnel to bring things in.
Okay, so you set up the camp near the back, and it's odd. You can see that some of the half-eaten corpses have started to slightly decay, but there's no smell, and the decaying doesn't seem to be as fast as it normally would because of the freezing temperatures. I will say inside of this cave, outside right now, it's about -50 because of the blizzard. Inside of the cave, you're looking at about -20.
Wow.
I mean, what are we doing?
I guess. I guess staying away from the dead bodies and trying to keep warm. I mean, everyone else is trying to keep warm. I'm fine. But everyone else is suck it, I guess.
You're just tempted to just be a bear.
That's a great idea.
I do hope night falls, and I hope night's not okay.
That's really good.
So we'll also take the first watch.
Oh yeah, we have to do that.
You do.
It feels like a whole day
or
or night has passed, but it's like we only we just started out a few hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Vey will take the second watch.
Rian will take first watch. Rian will take first watch with Yursa.
Okay. Vey's on second watch with
Ada, maybe. Basil and Gak can take third watch together.
You sure?
Yeah.
We can put Ada and Basil together so that they don't have to talk, so that people who are here can actually talk.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if Vey would want to talk to Ada.
You can see that there's I guess there's like not tension exactly, but Vey doesn't seem particularly pleased about his situation right now. So he doesn't care either which way. He's just gonna sit down in second watch and be like, whoever fucking joins me, I guess.
Alright. Otto will go with Faye. And Gak and Basil on third. Rianne and Yrsa, I would like you two to make perception checks.
Hold on here. Womp. Not my best. At least it's not Joe's.
No, it's Thomas
Oh,
the
God.
Train.
I looked up and I got immediately scared. Something just shot out of the screen at me. What the fuck? I was like, where's that sound coming? Oh my god. Okay.
I love nice, so nice.
I like
Nice.
to
Very
say
nice.
that Yrsa has probably like taken some of the thread or some of the wool from her wool socks, and now she's trying to make thread out of it so she can knit some fucking scarves.
Oh my god.
That's right. That's who
Is
she
Yrsa
is.
becoming Kayla in this moment?
Yes, she is.
Okay, so let me just get the logistics down. You're taking
Yeah.
apart the warm thing that's keeping
Yeah,
your
that's-
feet warm to make your
She has
neck warm.
extra. She's got extra wool, okay?
Okay, all right. I'm just making sure I'm following.
So, as you get this internal feeling that night is upon you,
Get off.
oh man, the day is gone.
The after time is beginning.
This session right now.
You know, Rachel was the one thing keeping us grounded.
You sit there in this empty cave, just listening to the blizzard outside. It feels like you've been traveling for quite a while, but this is only the end of the first day. With that, the two of you can converse.
How many more days is it left? Only a few, right?
I think it's actually closer to 4.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a little bit more than a few, but... Oh, God, it's fine. Oh. How are you holding up? I know being able to shift into, a polar bear probably helps considerably.
I was actually considering sleeping as that today. Because this is awful.
Yes.
I miss the sunshine. I miss dirt. I miss
Mhm.
grass.
Oh,
The creatures here are lovely.
oh beautiful.
Except for those ones.
Yeah, the Yetis were awful, but...
Gestures outside.
But the rest of them, well, I don't even want to say the rest of them, but the ones in Sangsa, beautiful. Ones outside of Sangsa, yeah.
Didn't think I would miss dirt so much, but
No, they're things you didn't realize how much you hated until you're in this frigid weather. Oh, like the snot freezing on my mustache. Oh,
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
oh no, it's awful. Oh, and then it just keeps coming back to. Oh. Oof. I did want to say though, yes, I thought it was rather commendable and very brave, your diplomatic intervention with those wolves.
well, I figured there's really only one or two things that they could want. They were either hungry or hungry. And if we could convince them that we were the stronger of the packs, well, it's not worth the fight. And I think, well, we scared them off. Doesn't mean they won't be following us for a little bit, but I don't think they'll try anything. But thank you.
Of course.
I mean, at the end of the day, we are coming into these creatures' home.
Of course.
Even kind of looks around. We've quite literally stolen this home. And yes, those creatures are bloodthirsty and savage and trying to injure our creatures. They are animals, they are beasts, this is still their home. And we are the intruders.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can combat any... Well, if there's any way violence can be avoided and we don't have to hurt anything out here, then I'm gonna do my best.
Mm-hmm.
We got lucky in that case.
We did.
But I feel as though there might be more creatures like these Yetis than the wolves. Some creatures are open to conversation and understanding. Others are just hungry and will eat you.
I'm a little worried about what we're headed to next. I think it was the Valley of Glass. I don't know what exactly is
tell
gonna...
you what to expect.
No, no idea. Well,
We're just gonna turn into a polar bear.
oh, that's good.
Yersa, roll me a D8.
I shall. Roll it on here, because it's hard to find. Well. A 1!
A 1. Okay, so as you go and attempt to turn into a polar bear, as your body starts to shift, you feel this magic course through your veins, this otherworldly connection. It is very odd. It feels like colorful chaos.
Aw.
As you switch from a polar bear and mid-switch turn into what looks like a muscular, medium-sized, tan-skinned dog with very, very long ears. And as that happens, with this elongated face, Rian, as you watch it happen, you also watch Yersa blink out of existence and then blink back somewhere else in the room. Yersa, you have turned into a blink dog.
I'd like to think that she, says, well, this isn't what I was going for, but it just comes out.
It's just blue.
Blue skidoo, we can do. And she'll, scrunch behind her ear with one of her paws.
Yersa is... Give me a sign that that's you.
She will lick your face.
Okay, all right.
Yersa just guess Rian.
Okay, all right.
She'll lick you on the cheek.
Okay, all right. Okay, and he'll kind of
Cool.
not treat you like an animal. He's gonna treat you like a dog and just kind of gently push you off of him back onto the ground.
She is going to very content with this. She's a little confused, but this is cool because she did not know she could access this, and she understands that this isn't just your average beast. This is definitely a fey creature. And you can see Rian, she's looking at her paws as if they're hands for a second, and there's a satisfied look on her little muzzle, and she just kind of nods her dog head. And then she'll do the circle. She'll make 3 circles, and then she'll find a comfortable spot on the ground next to you, Rian, and just lay her head on your lap as she looks around, keeping an eye out.
Never get used to this. And he'll kind of I guess, scratch your head?
That's right!
Because you're
How majestic I am! Oh my god!
dog.
Yersa, roll a d6.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh wait, that's 6. That's a D8.
Dinosaur on Rian's lap.
Imagine.
Oh, there we go. No!
Okay. You don't blink.
Okay. Hell yeah. And she's gonna stay like this as she continues her watch. The eyes of a dog and the senses of a blink dog are far superior to her own. They're really not, but we're gonna pretend that they are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I have keen hearing and smell actually. JK. Sniffs the air.
What do you smell?
What do you see with your dog eyes?
So you can stay this way for the duration of your.
Sure will.
Yep. Brienne, are you doing anything as Yrsa is a blink dog, or just chilling?
Well, he's not going to spend the rest of the watch talking to a dog. So I guess he'll just sort of sit there. His
Did he have anything else to talk to yours about? I'm sorry.
no.
She's just excited about this new access of creatures that she seems to be in touch with. So she's kind of like, every now and then you'll see her just kind of get up from that spot and just run and then blink 20 feet down the way and then run back and just blink back. And she's extremely fast too. Yeah, she's just having a great time.
So, for mechanical purposes, Yrsa now has access to some fey creatures as a druid shape. Not only that, she can eventually at some point turn into an owlbear. And this is directly because all you stupid motherfuckers who, when the fucking D&D, the Dungeons and Dragon movie came out, or the trailer, and you guys were like, oh, druids can't turn into owlbears.
They fucking can now.
Yrsa can, and she can turn into fey creatures, so fuck you.
I'm so happy. Thank you, people who complained.
Crispine rocks.
So with that, your watch comes to a close. Vey, you wake up along with Ada, and you look over and you see an otherworldly looking dog. It's a dog, but like its features are very different.
Is she still running and blinking back and forth?
Yes.
Is that still?
Okay, well then, yeah, you see her blink out of existence and then end up somewhere else.
Brienne just looks and nods. And he's going to crawl in his tent.
It's been like this for 2 hours.
We talked for 5 minutes. She's been running for 2 hours.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Good night. He's going to crawl into his tent.
Yrsa will walk over to Vey and Hada and just kind of do the cat thing, but as a dog, it just kind of rub her like body against her legs. But she's also like waist high, so she's just huge.
Oh my gosh.
Ada just like
God. So bad. Vey doesn't really know what to do. He's just like, I'm assuming this is something new for you, right?
She nods.
All right. No wonder you're excited. It's a very pretty dog.
Her tail wags.
He doesn't know what else to say. He's like, I don't know what this thing is. I don't know. But it teleports like Gak. Apparently, that's something that a lot of people in this party are getting.
well, I want to, the blink dog actually can control the teleport.
But yeah, Yrsa will then eventually go bed.
All right.
So, roll your perception check, Vey. Oh, and roll for Ada, because you have his sheet, and I don't need to do that.
Okay. What do we perceive?
Oh, I totally forgot. Rianne and Yrsa both need to make Constitution saving throws on your watch.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Oh wow. We see things.
Do not click the button for long rest yet. No.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to hesitate.
You two are good. Okay. So as Ada sits down next to the fire with you, he looks at you and says, "You having fun?"
Vey does the like slow blink and then slow head turn to look at him, and then another slow blink, and he's like, "Yes, it's wonderful seeing our mounts get dragged up into the jaws of some creature. It's been amazing,
Yeti.
stunning."
I mean,
Yeti.
did you expect anything less from this wasteland?
Honestly, it's not as bad as Valamine, so wasteland, not the word I would use.
Well,
But
we
no,
just started.
No, it seems just as inhospitable as everyone has been saying. Which I was hoping people were exaggerating, but apparently not.
Yes, there's a reason that there are not settlements more north from here. Well, other than the giants, but well, they're frost giants, so they can handle it.
God, you just see Vey's ears kind of droop a little bit, like there's so, and he's like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are we to run into them?
Well, it's hard to say. We could definitely probably get around them. I haven't been this far north. Once we get to the Valley of Glass, that's as far as I've ever been. I don't come out of Sangsa. Why would I need to? This is the furthest I've been out of home.
Forget
Father,
you're like an introvert.
it lets me have very cool magic.
You can't make up for all your lackings with magic.
I can and I will.
You can't.
I disagree heavily.
Well, we can agree to disagree then.
All right.
Anyway, so you've only been to the Valley of Glass, that one?
I have been to its borders. I know of it. I know that at least the western side of the Valley of Glass, the western side of the river, is where some of us will go to collect those crystals from those crabs, or whatever they are. But other than that, really a mystery. All I do know is that there's not much danger in the Valley of Glass, so much as just it's pretty.
If you just jinxed us, I will be pushing you into a river somewhere. I'll find one. And you will go into it.
Please don't. Why would you do that?
Because you just said that it's not going to be dangerous, and so thereby
I heard that it's not dangerous. I didn't say it wasn't going to be dangerous. There's a difference here. I've never been out here, so it could be that, you know, what if those wolves went back and told their friends? I don't know.
What, do you think there's going to be an army of wolves waiting for us? Is that what's going to happen?
Look, it could happen. Why not? I don't. Look, that sounds crazy. It's not going to happen. We're not going to run into an army of wolves. That would suck if we ran into an army of wolves. Maybe your friend Yersa can talk to all of them and maybe get us an army of wolves.
I'm not sure that's how it works, and I think she's more of a... I don't know. Is that a dog? Is it a fox? What was that thing?
I get some sort of fey origination from it.
And she knew that?
Well, she did that. It's not that she can. She was.
Huh? Well, I didn't... Anyway, alright. I know nothing, apparently. I know nothing about this place, I know nothing about my companions, and I certainly don't know why it's so... I'm not talking anymore. I don't know. There's no thoughts in my head.
That's a flat-out lie.
Oh. I thought you were going to say that's correct, and then I was going to say something mean, but you've been really...
Oh, you thought I was going to make the joke where you don't have a brain and there's no thoughts in there because you don't have a brain or something like that?
Why are you being nice?
Well, one, I haven't seen you in well, a little over a month, so I'm saving all of that for, we're only on the first day. Give it a day or two, and I will get back to my normal bitchy self. It's fine.
Hmm.
I mean, would
see.
you rather do it now, or...
No. No. It's
Alright.
just. Nothing meaningful has changed except you are suddenly nice. It's
I
interesting.
think nice? You think I'm not nice? Alright, don't answer that question. You don't have to answer the question. It's just that, I don't know, this is a new experience for me. I'm not an adventurer. I don't go out and do things. And now Father's like, hey, Otter, you're going to be the next Rift Warden. But first, you gotta find that artifact. It's a lot. And then on top of that, you and your companions are, what, going and trying to fix the rifts?
Right. I love how that keeps getting brought up, and I'm reminded of it, so that my existential fear can just grow as we get closer to this. I'm not going to say it. I've already said it, but do you feel confident in what you're about to set out to do?
Oh, I feel confident about most things I do. There's nothing but success. There's no failure. We cannot fail. What happens if we fail?
What do you mean, like, hypothetically?
Hypothetically, if we fail, what happens?
Mass destruction on an incredible scale.
Well, that might be taking it a little bit too much, but maybe. Or, something comes through one of the rifts, destroys some cities, and, a mass amount of people die. That can definitely happen. I don't think the world's going to end, but I think the world will shift.
Is this is this supposed to make me feel better? Is this like a
No.
pep talk, or is this just...
No, we're having a rational conversation about what could possibly happen if we fail our missions.
Right.
That's why we cannot fail our missions.
I know we can't, and it's stressing me out. Who are you taking with you, anyway?
But I'm taking brother and sister.
All of you are going?
Well, not all of us, but I gotta fucking remember their names.
Wait. What?
Oh,
Have you gotten it written down somewhere? Or do you want me to help you?
yeah. So I got yeah, I got it.
Okay.
They're in Kashi are coming with me.
So all of you, all three, are going.
Well, yeah, I mean, they are both very good off with fighting. I'm well off with arcane magics, so, safe to say that whoever has stolen this artifact, they don't have much time left on this existence. We'll find it, and we will find them.
Well, one can hope. I mean, even if we succeed at this turn, we still have to deal with the dinner with vampires, which is coming up on our calendar.
I mean, yes, but I'm sure everything will be fine on that front. It's just vampires. Vampires, extraplanar entities that possibly could be coming through a rift. One of them outweighs the other in dangerousness. That's not a word.
They will turn and kind of like settle in and actually look serious for once. He's like,
All right, so you've seen us, and you're very smart. I'm asking for your real opinion on how well you think this is going to go.
Which part?
Us. Our part. I trust you all. Us. Me. My part.
The closing of the rifts.
Yes.
Or, okay. Well, it seems, from what I've seen at least, your friend Rian is very capable of fighting. Your friend Yersa is very capable of magic. Your friend Gak is also very capable of magic. You yourself are very capable with fighting, and your friend Basil, well, she can definitely keep you all alive. On top of that, isn't she some sort of follower of the Raven Queen? But, like, the Raven Queen's talking to her?
Honestly, it started out as like they were co-workers, and then they weren't, and now they're like friends, and I'm not sure where that evolution came from. Anyway.
Also, if you haven't remembered this part, your friend Gak has an artifact. Your friend Riand has some sort of magical, legendary, or artifact of their sorts. They have two very powerful items. You yourself have Mother's legendary blade. You guys are pretty well off currently.
Right. Also, I didn't know Rian's thing could do that. And he was like yelling at me, since when could you do that? Well, since when could you do that? I didn't know you did that either. No one knows, apparently.
Does this happen all the time with you? Like, the next day...
And now Yursa's turning into a dog that can teleport. Like, this is my thing. Like, just randomly people just manifest things. And I don't know what's happening here.
Well, I mean, you could think of it that way, or you can think of, hey, well, it looks like as we go forward, we are getting more powerful, so... being able to do things that we weren't able to do before. Look, the only thing I'm worried about is the closing of the rifts part. There's only been one person in all of existence that we know of that's been able to close a rift, other than a god. And they apparently might be alive, but also might not be alive. It's a big gamble.
Right. Well, I know we've talked about this in circles, and I just don't know how it goes, like, God, legendary person who shut a rift, and then us. Like, I just don't know, like, there's no middle, you know? Anyway.
I think it's because you all fell into it. I mean, it just so happens that our father is the first Rift Warden, and, well, seeing as he can't leave the city, been entrusted to his children, and, well, his children's friends.
Right.
Look, if... the worst part could be if you didn't meet any of these people, and then father said, hey, we have to do this all ourselves.
Vay, like, pauses. He's like, yes, but you do realize how, like, the logic follows that if I'm the one who got them into this, it's my fault if they die, right?
I don't... Why is that? They have their own... They can do whatever they want with their lives, right? They can choose to not follow you, to not come with you. All of them could have said, hey, screw that, I'm not going to go get myself killed while trying to go to different planes of existence.
Good people don't do that, and they're all good people. Which is why good people die. Anyway, we've been over this. It doesn't matter.
Look. I think that the tasks ahead of both of us are dangerous and daunting. I mean, I am heading to the Everfrost. No one that I know of record has gone there and survived. You're heading to possible other planes of existence. It's a lot. It's a big task, but Father trusts us, and Father thinks that we can do it. And Father's been around for a very, very long time. If there's anyone I would trust to entrust us with these tasks, it would be him.
Well, you've certainly gotten more optimistic.
Well, if you're not optimistic, then you are setting yourself up for failure, and this circles back to we cannot fail. Plus, I exude optimism, okay? I create spells out of nothing. I am a prodigy of the arcane.
Do you remember the time one backfired and you kind of like burned half of your hair off and it was like a weird cut for a little while as it stuck out at odd angles?
Well, guess what? Remember the time where I created a magical spell to fix it?
Touche.
Look, you can't have success without failure. It's the optimism that gets you to the success.
Alright. I'll borrow some then, and we'll see where it goes.
Alright, well, there's not a magical spell for that, but you can...
Okay, well, great, awesome. Well, now we can just stare at the snow.
You watch him, like, grab some of the snow, but he's not actually grabbing it, as he, like, kind of turns his hand, and it shifts into, like, an ice sculpture of you. And then he flicks his fingers, and then the ice sculpture just...
Right, that's not foreboding. That's not an omen at all. I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm watching the snow. I'm meditating, actually. Rian says it's good for you, so...
Oh, okay. Alright. I'll just sit here.
Not looking at
Read
each
this
other.
book. And he
Alright.
fingers in a book.
God, they're like facing opposite directions, sitting right next to each other. God.
Alright. So with that, make a Constitution saving throw. As well as Anna, but I'll make it for Anna.
Jonathan.
17 for Anna.
The sword.
This doesn't have to do with the cold.
It doesn't have to do with the cold? What? What? Wait. Okay, he gets the benefit of my aura.
He rolled a 17 plus what?
Oh.
It was D6.
Is a con save?
Yeah.
Plus 6. Oh no, plus 4. Sorry. 17 plus 6. 24.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Okay. Wait, what was that?
Don't worry about it. Your watch comes to a close, and you wake up Gak and Basil. Gak and Basil, make perception checks.
Nice. Mine will be at disadvantage because I'm exhausted.
Oh,
I'm zonked. You understand me?
Zonk.
Nice, Basil got a
Are
19.
you feeling clonky?
Been a little clunky. I don't know why I can't find the setting where I do it at disadvantage, so I'll just roll it twice.
It's okay. I think if you hold down Alt, maybe, or Control.
Oh,
Okay, well, you know.
damn.
Okay. Is there anything you want to do during your watch with Basil?
Yeah, Gak's gonna be holding his book, and he's gonna be looking at a page that's towards the back of the book. And he's gonna turn to Basil and say,
Basil, you know that spell that you do where you can like send a message to somebody?
Yes.
I think I have that, and I just wanted to ask a question. What do I like? What's there's like a limit to what I can say, right?
Yes, 25 words.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure so I don't ramble.
Best to think what you're going to say before you say it.
Yeah.
Do you need help?
I think I'm okay.
All right, well, let me know if you need help.
Okay, thank you. I'll be right back.
and Gak's gonna kind of get up and walk a little bit away, probably only about like 10 or 15 feet.
You just walk to the other side.
Yeah. And he'll sit down, and Basil would probably be able to hear him, but he's kind of whispering. And he is going to cast Sending to his mom.
Okay.
And he says,
Hey Ma, it's Gak. I'm okay. great even. I'm learning magic, not at school. I'm a hero now. I promise I'll be safe. Love you.
You don't want to use a lot of the 3?
I wrote it down and I got 25.
Oh, okay. Well, then I miscounted.
Oh, whatever.
You said you're not at school, right?
Yeah, I'm learning magic, not at school. I'm a hero now.
Gak, it's so... Oh, shit. Gak, it's so good to hear your voice. What do you mean not at school? Where are you? A hero? I love you. Where are... And then it cuts out.
Gak will probably just like sit and look at his book, and he's gonna cast Sending again.
Okay.
his last 3rd level spot.
Yep.
He goes, "Hey Ma, it's Gak."
The Mushrak didn't have space. I went across the ocean. More schools didn't have space. But I'm helping people. Last spell slot.
The response comes back so fast and it's so frantic. You hear your mother respond, "Across the sea? What do you mean across the sea? You're not the Mushrik son? Where are you? Please, where are..."
Oh boy.
Your mother does not know how sending works.
Oh, okay.
You get the gist that your mom is on the
Yeah.
other side of the world, like, "Oh my god! Oh my god!"
Yeah. Gak just kind of sits there, and he's gonna like look at the book real quick. He's gonna go,
Any chance you can do me a favor and get me another one of those, or?
Roll a D100.
that, 92.
The book does not respond.
I'll call her in the morning.
And Gak just kind of stands up and slowly like makes his way back down to Basil. And he just kind of sits
on
there.
red.
Yeah, and he just kind of sits there and is really thinking and contemplating.
Basil says, "Are you okay, Gak? Is everything okay?"
Yeah, I'm fine. I think I just made my mom sad.
Oh, why do you think that?
She's kind of freaking out that I'm not at school, which makes sense. And then I also told her that I went across the ocean, and that surprised her too. A lot's happened.
Oh, okay, well, that's... would you like me to... I can also cast that spell if you would like me to send her a message, but I need to have... Can you show me what she looks like?
Yeah, I could... Yeah...
And then he casts Minor Illusion to as like a portrait of his mom,
Right. Well, I could try and cast the spell and tell her that at least you're all right.
Yeah, tell her everything's okay and that I can talk to her later. I ran out of bells, but everything's okay.
All right.
I promise.
So, Basil casts sending to your mom, and for the sake of narration, it's kind of staticky because she's going based off just this image that you've created of her. And she says, or before she casts it, she goes, "What do I refer to her as? Do I call her Mama Gak, Miss Gak? Do you have a last name?"
Don't have a last name, but I mean, I call her mom, but I'm sure you could just say Brick and she knows, so.
Okay. All right. And she casts sending and says, "Hello, Miss Brick. This is Basil. I am a friend of Gak's. He just wanted to let you know that he is okay." She has 6 more words.
I
And
promise.
he promises to call you. Shit. All right. Well, I'm going to do another one.
If you want to.
Actually, sorry, I'm talking to myself at this point. Brick and says, "Okay, just tell him to call me. Hi, Basil. This is a lot. I'm freaking out. Thanks for telling me. Have him call me." She relays that to you.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow morning.
All right. At this point, the blizzard has subsided. Outside, you hear that it just eventually just kind of fades out. And as you look out, the entrance to this cave, as your watch with Basil comes to a close, unless there's anything else you wanted to do.
Nope.
Okay. You watch as what looks like diamonds outside of the cave entrance as the light hits the fresh snow on the ground. Oh, is it? Hold on, let me change.
Oh,
Oh, didn't we get copyrighted for it?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay,
It doesn't-
all right.
Copyright.
I think we did.
Copyright claims don't matter. It's copyright strikes, and it didn't copyright strike, so we're good.
Gak, you and Basil wake up the rest of the party. Welcome to the next day of your travel in the White Crest Mountains, day 2.
Dun dun. Long rest.
It is Elysius the 7th.
We can long rest, yes?
You can long rest.
Do I
Yes.
recover my exhaustion?
You do.
Yeah.
Jonathan, will
Yes.
you long rest Ada and then give him back to me?
Yeah, you could just refresh it when I do it. Hold on.
Okay.
Something's so pretty though. Oh my gosh.
It is.
Perfect for day 2. The
right.
rise.
So, you all gather your things and pack up for the morning and head out of the cave? Or is there anything you all want to talk about or do before you head out?
Yerso would just kind of look to everyone, no longer a dog, and say, "Well, last night I discovered that I now have a connection to creatures beyond this plane. I can now access some fey creatures. So if I startled anyone last night, I apologize. It was just a very exciting moment to figure out that I now can. Well, it's nice to see my connection with that side of me grow. So, in the next few days, there might be more strange creatures, but if they're friendly, you know that it's me. I'll make my presence known.
Pretty cool.
As long as it's not a yeti.
Yes.
I agree. I agree. That is a good stipulation.
Don't plan on that one.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Head out.
So you gather the ice dancers and you head out into the snow-covered terrain of the White Crest Mountains once more. This day, the snow beneath your feet is a lot deeper. The shoes that you are wearing are helping to alleviate the pressure with your feet going through the snow. With a quick glance back to where you fought those Yetis, which was not too far off, you cannot see their bodies. They are covered by the snow.
Oh, wow.
All of the tracks that you left the morning or the night before, gone. It is a fresh blanket of snow across the entirety of the landscape. It looks as though there's no life at all moving forward, just because there's no tracks. It is all fresh. You all continue on. Where are my ambient sounds? Where is... Got that. I'm missing something. Interesting.
It's the crunchies.
I love the crunchy.
Love the crunchies.
Sorry,
You're good.
I'm trying to... Oh my god. If you guys want to talk, I'm trying to find what I'm trying to find. You guys can.
Yeah, I mean, Vay's he's on Kova, by the way, because he still has her. Totally forgot her in that fight. Oh well, it's a cool. Yeah, Vay seems to be a little bit more somber than normal. You've seen as this journey has advanced, his mood has declined quite rapidly. But after seeing the ice dancer nearly get eaten, it's very obvious that he's not wanting to be here, I guess is the best way to put that.
Yrsa would druidcraft a couple of flowers up by Vay because she notices that he looks a little sad.
God. It's just dirt. You druidcraft dirt because you miss it.
Well, I love giving Vay dirt without the conversation of the context,
Yeah.
Rhiannon, you're that. Dirt?
No, yeah, exactly.
Dirt? Like no face?
But like, oh yeah. But she'll like, walk next to, I guess look up at Vay on top of this creature, and try to give him like a very pleasant smile, and she'll just say, "And how are we doing this fine morning?"
Good. It's cold. Invigorating, even. But Yrsa always kind of cheers him up, so he seems like, he smiles.
Well, I just wanted to check in. I have noticed that you've had a longer face than normal. And
It's
I wanted
very
to...
long.
You're so
Stay
like,
out of this.
it's not a look. Well, I just wanted to check in and see if there was anything I could do to lift your spirits up. I know
could-
flowers only go so far.
You could strangle Ada for me in one of your fancy new forms, if you would like.
Ursa makes a vine appear around us. It's only for decoration, I promise, but they could tighten. Smiles.
My mood is so improved by this. He genuinely looks very pleased. He's like, yeah, I have friends. Fuck you.
Ursa would add as they're kind of walking, laughing a little bit. I'm sure none of this is what either of you were expecting way up here, and I at least I can say that I'm happy to be on. I can't say I'm happy to be on this journey, but I'm happy to be on it with you. And
You are an incredibly nice person.
thank you. If anyone can do all of this, I think it's all of us.
You know, I feel like Ada is absorbing some of your optimism. We were talking about it last night. Suddenly he's very optimistic. It's very uncharacteristic of him.
Oh, well, that's good. See, if we all just add a little bit of sunshine into all of our days, it will be a wonderful rest of our experience. The snow won't even bother us, because we'll just be glistening with radiant happiness and sunshine, and you're just, like, getting louder trying to get everybody on board on this. And if we're all just sunshine together, we will be the brightest stars in all of the snow. Isn't that great?
Well, considering we can't see the stars, yes.
My teeth are about to rot out of my head. You're so sweet, but
That was funny.
So funny. Here's that flies over Yursa's head, and she just smiles. She's like, "Great. Now that all of our moods are lifted, today's going to be a great day, everyone."
Roll me a d6.
no!
Okay.
Yosa says it, and then sleet and hail just comes straight out of the sky.
D6.
Let's see if you're lucky this week.
Oh no!
Are the ones are good? I don't remember the numbers.
I think the 6s and 5s were good last
Yeah.
time.
Didn't he change it? Didn't you change it?
You don't know.
Oh, I don't
We
know.
don't-
Okay. Well, yours
we
still says
don't
today's
know.
gonna be a great day. Hopefully.
Fingies crossed.
Ada looks at the party, who like everyone else is kind of being like silent. Yes, this is going to be an absolute wonderful day.
Disgusting. I don't like it when you do it.
Their relationship is everything to me. Yoursa just smiles and she's gonna keep trekking forward. She'll take the lead, guys. Don't worry. There's like a little staff that she's using as like a little walking staff. She's trying to stay positive.
Okay.
There's so
During-
many personalities to her. Truly.
I like her.
No, I do too. I feel like she sometimes wild shapes into a happy person and then wild shapes into a sad person. And I'm never sure which one I'm going to get.
I feel like you could use some wild shape because you're always a sad person.
I'm consistent. And that's the one thing I can say about myself.
I know there's a saying that says consistency is key, but this is not it.
Kovo, why don't you step on him, actually? I'm thinking about as he like instantly just starts swatting at Ada.
He says, stop it, don't make me dispel your dog.
My cat! As he turns. But
Look,
yeah.
you said yesterday that I was too optimistic and too happy. You're getting bitchy out of this morning, alright?
Okay.
I woke up with snow in my ears. I'm very irritated.
Irritated?
Yes, that is a word. Don't make fun of me for it.
I'm not. You just woke up with snow in your ears and you're irritated. Alright,
Yeah.
never mind. I thought I was really funny. As he just turns away and starts
I live
ignoring
in
him.
snow. Whatever. Rian and Kak, you kind of just watch. You're like, okay.
Oh my god.
The
What is
first hour.
happening?
The first hour of travel. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just
Uh-huh.
Gak was gonna, as all that happened and it was a little bit silent, Gak was gonna go,
Rianne, what should I say to my mom?
Oh, Gak.
I talked to her last
Okay,
night,
yeah.
and she's
Basil
really
pats you on the back,
scared.
Rianne, and keeps moving forward.
She was really worried, because I told her that I wasn't at school and that I was a hero and then I crossed the ocean and all this stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I only have 25 words,
Oh, wow, yeah.
but I've told her that I'll be safe and all that stuff. I just want to make sure that she knows that I'll be safe, and I'm trying to maybe she's calmed down a little bit. Oh,
Parents can be like that. They're almost always going to be very protective of their children. I don't know if your mother will ever stop worrying, Gak, but maybe when you can, as painful as it may be for you some nights, if you have the resources available, I don't think it'd be a bad thing to send her a message to let her know that you're still okay.
yeah. I got that sending thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to make sure I'll use it.
Just
I'm gonna use it.
let your mom know in advance that you probably won't be able to do it every single day. Just
Yeah.
start with that, because if you say that you're going to do it every single day and then you don't do it every single day, if something bad were to happen to you, of course she'd be really sad. But if something bad didn't happen to you and you just forgot to message her, you'd probably wish you'd rather be dead, honestly. That's how mothers are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All
I'll
right.
make sure to do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course. Tell your mom I said hi.
I will.
Awesome. And smile and I'll clap Gak on the shoulder.
and Gak will probably sit and try to think of what he's gonna send to his mom later.
Okay. The first hour of your travel goes by uneventful. Rianne, you do notice. Let's see, Rianne and Yursa, you guys have really high passive perceptions. You do notice at the cliffside next to you, you see in the distance what looks like snow starting to fall down in like a sheet, but you guys are so far away from the mountain itself, you watch an avalanche happen as it just takes out a group of trees and kind of slides down the side of this mountain. And now there's actually a section of the mountain you can actually see that's not covered in snow. But you realize just how dangerous it kind of is to be next to the mountains. Luckily, you all have moved past them. But as you kind of look over and then look forward, the light starts to hit the crystals that are jutting out of the ground in front of you, in what is known as the Valley of Glass. As you get in 10 minutes, you will reach the edge of the Riverlands and eventually be into the Valley of Glass. You can see that it is almost a flat sheet of ice that is covered in bits and pieces of snow. There are mountainous rocks that kind of jut out of the ice itself as though like small islands. But you can see these very bright blue crystals that are also kind of protruding out of the ice themselves. And eventually, you all make your way and step foot onto the Valley of Glass.
Oh. Oh.
Are there like pieces small enough to be picked up, like little crystals and stuff?
You can attempt to, yeah.
Because Yursa has jeweler's tools, because she used to make jewelry.
Okay.
I want me to roll for that.
Let's.
She's not trying to like obstruct anything. Like if there's like
Are you
little pieces
just
that are
trying to
broken
break-
up.
Or you're just trying to get something that's on the ground.
Yeah. She's not gonna purposely break anything. She's just gonna collect any fallen pieces.
Yeah, I'll say that the weather is probably cracked and broken some of these.
Okay.
Yeah, you could get some, say, white crest crystals.
Oh yeah.
It is very. Actually, hold on. I need to stop these snow footsteps. Because as you walk onto the ground here, you hear that. I don't have a sound for it, but as you walk, you hear that almost singing tone, as though you were walking on ice above a lake. That kind of like almost like a bubble hitting the ice and making that rippling like sound throughout it as you walk. You can also hear as you walk the cracking of ice beneath your feet. It seems that the shoes that you are wearing right now are good for snow, not good for ice. So if you want to keep wearing them, you will be in difficult terrain. If you want to take them off, you won't be in difficult terrain.
Ooh. But I put on. I take off the
You
shoes.
still will take hers off and
Yeah.
put them in her pack or something.
So there are patches of snow, so it's your choice whether or not you want to try to steer. Well, most of this is what looks like ice, but it's odd. As you walk over the ice, you don't see like liquid underneath. It just seems like a giant flat ice glacier. Which, and it's weird. At some points, you can actually see like purples and yellows underneath the ice itself, but ever so faintly. The crystals around you, as the sun hits them, inside of the crystal itself creates like that light texture that when light goes through water kind of creates those beams of light that kind of like circle within. It's beautiful here. It's very different from where you came from. And the land looks almost extraterrestrial. It looks like it doesn't belong. But you continue walking. God damn it. Night.
You listed so many colors.
It's my favorite.
But as you continue to walk through, I would like all of you to roll a d20 and add your proficiency bonus.
Oh, spicy. There you go. 15.
Oh, I'm just gonna roll it with normal thing.
I don't know what my proficiency is. I'm dumb.
Everybody says +3.
Oh, it's right in front of my face on my character sheet. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, a whole 8.
And just so what's the marching order?
Bruh. I guess, as is tradition, well, Rian is riding one of the mounts attached to the sleigh. Whew, man, that was rough.
Vey is on Kova. I guess he'd be towards the front, probably.
I feel
Okay.
like Ursa was, like I said, like gathering fallen crystals, so she'd probably be towards the back. Just kind of like grabbing stuff as they go.
I know that Basil is probably in the center.
Yeah.
I think Ada probably. Wherever Gak, are you near the back?
Just left.
Oh, did he leave? Okay.
I will stick
do you
him in
think
the
yours?
middle.
Okay, so we'll do Gak and then Ursa's tail end.
Yeah, like I said, she's gathering crystals.
Who's riding the other mount? The other sleigh?
Oh. Ada.
Ada.
Okay.
Yes.
That's fine. Okay.
The NPC, don't you know?
Yeah. Okay. I had to look up something real quick. Okay. So, you continue forward. Joe, roll me a d6.
No. Okay. Well, yeah, I will. 3.
3. Okay. As you all continue forward, you can feel the cracking beneath your feet. You feel oddly alone, in the sense that you just feel like you're out here by yourselves, not even feeling the presence of animals, beasts, anything.
It's not.
Rian, you swear as you're walking over this large landscape of ice and crystals and snow, like there's this like little tiny shift in movement of one of the crystals, and then it disappears underneath the ice. But it wasn't like a large group of crystals. They were probably like 3 feet tall, and they were like clustered together, and then it kind of just went underneath the ground, and you see a little bit more and more of them in the distance, kind of off to the side.
Rian would just kind of like he wouldn't stop everybody from moving, but he would sort of throw his hand up and kind of like point out to where he saw those things moving, and just say, keep an eye out. I think there is... Oh. Keep an eye out. I think there's something that might be watching us. Crystals are moving a bit.
Girsa's gonna look at the crystals in her hand.
Odd. Vey sends a very pointed look at Ada and just jinxed. I knew it. Under his breath.
Look, it doesn't mean that it could be those crabs. For the rest of you, there are these crab-like creatures that the crystals actually grow on their back, and they kind of live under the surface. And some of the denizens of Sangsa will come out here and collect the crystals off the back of the crabs and use them for jewelry. It's like a mutual relationship. We help the crabs get the crystals off their back, and they are able to inhabit more of the land, and they eventually grow back over time.
Okay.
Could be those.
So good crabs.
Good crabs.
Yes, they're not large. They're medium size maybe. They don't attack the crabs.
How far away, or like, sorry, I was gone because I was trying to get a charger for my mouse, but like, are we just kind of like in the middle of this huge sea of glass, or?
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, you're not in the middle of the actual like section, but there's nothing around you. It is flat landscape of glass and crystals and some like island rocks that are kind of coming out of the ice itself. You're out in the open.
Yeah, so it'd be a while until we're not on that anymore.
Right.
Okay.
You're still on hour 1.
And below us is where the movement's coming from?
It was on the surface where these clusters of crystals kind of like shifted a little bit and then moved underneath the ground.
I can put art of the crabs in art if you would like, Jonathan.
Not yet.
Okay. Watch it not be the crabs, and I'll be very upset.
Look, I think we're fine for now.
Okay.
I don't know much about the landscape. I don't know much about most of the landscape other than there are giants. And, well, other dangerous, deadly creatures. But all I know about the Valley of Glass is that those crystalline crabs exist here, and we use them for jewelry. And I haven't heard of anybody dying as they come out here to get them, so I think we're safe.
They sound like they're just scavenger-type creatures who make their home here. I think if we just stay out of their way, and they'll stay out of ours.
Yes, of...
Oh god.
You feel this rumble through the landscape itself. That's not a crab. I don't know what that is. That's just not a crab.
Just had to say something.
Oh
Nate.
my god.
You just had to fucking say something, didn't you?
Do you guys think that we should just like run or?
We should move
No.
rather quickly. Oh.
I mean, look. Sorry, no. You go ahead.
No, you're the expert. You're from
I'm
here.
No, I'm not. I'm not an expert. I've not been out here. I know there are large creatures that dwell underneath, but they
Well, I
shouldn't
don't
be anywhere near this section.
When you run from a predator, that initiates a challenge. So I don't think we should run, but I think we should move quickly and not take our time. Just to be safe.
Yes,
We're
I
not
second
sore.
that.
Alright, then let's move.
Okay. You all pick up the pace.
I have a question.
Yeah.
With that movement, that shaking, is it like something's cracking, or is it like earthquake, where it's like deeper under? Is my question.
I think a bit of both. I think
Ah.
it's a bit of something cracking deep beneath the surface, maybe, that sends that seismic wave up, because large pieces of ice are probably cracking somewhere.
Okay. Okay.
But you can't tell. It could just be you're on a large sheet of ice that could be just cracking underneath, creating this. You don't know.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Moving at a clipped pace, at a fast, a trot
Okay.
would probably be best.
All right. Gak, roll me a D100.
Okie dokie.
And as you all do pick up the pace, you can see that the sled itself is sliding over the ice a little bit more wonky than at a slower pace. You can see the cracks on every footfall you take. There's these little tiny cracks that emanate from the footfalls. You once again feel the in the distance, you do see like kind of snow fall off like one of the hillsides and kind of roll down. The crystals next to you kind of shake a little bit, and you can see like parts of it kind of just and like fall off. But you continue forward on hour 2.
Can Gak, like, really, as they're walking, like, try to look through the ice below them and see if he sees anything?
Yeah, make a perception check. No, make an investigation check.
Oh, whoops. I pressed the perception button, but let me
It's
press
okay.
the investigation button. That was the perception roll. Is the investigation gonna roll? Oh, I hit intimidation. What the hell is wrong with me? Good God.
Jesus. Nick.
Either way, they were both low. The intimidation was an 8 and the perception was a 5. And then Gak's investigation is -2. So it's low. We'll just, like,
Okay.
he doesn't see anything.
The best you can tell is you can only see ever so slightly these colorations under the ice. At points you can see no coloration at all, and then you see like purples and aquamarines that kind of shine a little bit through the glass itself. You continue forward on hour 2, and once again you feel that you do watch, not about 40 feet from you, this crack that kind of cracks up towards the north side of this sheet of ice. And Ada says, I've never heard of this much activity on the Valley of Glass. The whole point of the Valley of Glass, it looks like a large sheet of glass it's not disturbed.
All right, then what could be causing this?
I don't know. There could be large cracks underneath the ice itself. Maybe there are new crystals forming that are breaking through the ice. Large underground creatures.
Does there seem, and this might be like a roll, or you might be like, this is not something you can look at, but does it seem like they're emanating from a specific spot at all? Like, is it like, oh, it's coming more from the center, or is it more like, is there like a radius where these cracks and sounds are coming from?
No check needed. It seems that it just happens every so often. Like, you can hear in the distance, like maybe half a mile to the west of you, you can hear like a very faint like crack in the distance. It's happening what seems all around you in any direction at random points in time.
Okay. Yeah. I guess Faye is going to turn to Yursa and he's like, alright, so another rift opened up fairly close to R1. Do you think that could destabilize the area?
Ooh. Yursa's brain blasts goes off from that. Well, actually, that's a really good observation. That could be. I mean, when we were only a few days away from that rift, I could feel it. But I'm not too sure. Does Yursa get the vibe that that's what this is? Is it the same type of feeling, or? Because that was big. That was like a big seismic movement. Is this that massive?
No.
Okay.
It's not to the point of that.
Okay.
You get the feeling that this probably it's hard to ascertain, but you didn't feel any of this when you were in the Riverlands.
Okay.
It seemed like it's probably been happening, but now that your feet are connected with the ground here, you can feel it kind of through your body.
Yeah, this is different than that.
Yeah.
Okay. However, that was a bigger feeling, a bigger sensation, whereas this, be it a big sensation, it does not feel as to scale as that. I don't know, this is very foreign to me. Normally I could ask a plant nearby, and she looks around at the barren wasteland, but there doesn't seem to be anyone to talk to.
Vey, like, gives a very droll look and then turns. He's like, Ada, can you talk to Snow, perchance? I feel like that's something you could do.
No, I cannot talk to Snow.
Oh, you should make up a spell for that. And he'll just turn away.
Oh, so spicy.
Oh shit.
Are there
Somebody
any
cast
animals
Revivify on this man because he's dead. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude.
Is there like mini crabs or something?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I wonder if
Maybe
the
a baby
crabs are
crab.
skittering around like, what the fuck? Our house.
Underneath the ice is that crab from Moana.
Oh
Shiny.
Shiny.
That's gonna be a 16. Not the best. Not my worst.
You don't see any movement with the crystals anymore. The first hour of the trip, you saw some of them. The
Right.
second hour of the trip, you've moved away. It doesn't seem you're not seeing any of that movement.
Okay.
But as you're kind of like scanning the area, Rianne feels it first. As underneath your foot, Rianne, and this happens all so fast in the exact same time, you feel this crack underneath your feet that goes back, and Vey, you look underneath Kova as this crack emanates out underneath Basil and Ada and Gak and Yersa. This crack extends like a web out into multiple other cracks until you watch in like slow motion a large area around you breaks out from underneath your feet. A 80-foot hole breaks out underneath you, and just almost in an instant, you all look down and start falling. You start falling into this large, circular tunnel that kind of like leads downwards underneath the ice itself. And I need everyone to roll initiative as we go into a skill challenge as you all start sliding down the ice. As the ice above you breaks, snow starts to cave in with it, and ice as it starts following you down.
Alrighty.
John, you didn't have the... Yeah, you didn't do the counter yet.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that makes sense.
Basil will wait to roll initiative.
Womp.
Oh, well, I'm an asshole. Sorry.
It's okay. Everyone has rolled initiative.
No, not the one. I need something that's like. We do-
Astral Observatory, I think, is that way. Oh, that's good. I love people singing.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I got it.
It's a little quiet, but it builds, I think. This is the one I think it is.
Okay, hold on. Is everyone in the initiative counter? Nope.
No.
Oh, I
because-
should Okay, we're gonna do this again. Basil. Got Rianne. Okay. Can you all add yourself to the turn order?
Yes. But I can't edit my initiative.
That's fine. I'll edit it
Okay.
here in a second, so I can figure out what I'm doing.
I don't know. I can't see a turn order. I don't know where it is.
Oh, if you click on the little fist,
Right.
I'm
Oh.
gonna add myself to it. How do I add myself to it?
You know what?
Yeah.
This is always a bop.
Yeah, I don't know how to add to myself.
Yeah, I don't know either.
You right click
Okay.
on your token and you click the little sword and swords and shields. Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. That's how you add yourself.
Neato potato. I rolled the natural one though.
Okay, so how do I edit your initiative?
Right click on the token. Oh, right click on the, or not on the token. Right click on the little thing in the turn order thing, and then edit.
What was
Yeah.
your initiative, Rianne?
19.
19. Basil got a 7. Looks like.
Mhm.
What did Vey get?
Oh god, and shit. 8. Thank you.
8. Gak.
18.
Okay. Yursa.
3.
3. Okay, and then I gotta add Ada because I forgot.
Ada-
He got a
Ada got
16.
Okay. Can I add an acta and whatever? I'll just fucking find him.
Jonathan, I have words for the spells you have chosen. Where are the utility spells? 0.
What did Ada get?
16.
I don't care.
There's not a single fucking utility spell on this fucking list!
Ada's utility caster?
Ah.
No. The ground beneath you cracks and breaks, and you all start sliding down this tunnel. It doesn't look like it's natural. It looks like it's carved by something. But it is an 80-foot wide tunnel that leads downward into the underground of whatever is underneath here. As you start to slide and fall down, it is not like a 45-degree angle. You're not just going like this. You're falling, and then there's maybe like a section where you can like start to slide itself. So with that, in the turn order, as this is a skill challenge, Rian, what would you like to do as you all are falling, and you are the first one falling?
Yeah. So I think that one of the things that obviously we're falling, and I don't think there's really a way that we're getting back up. Well, marching order wise, they was at the front.
Yeah.
Oh, but the fucking sleighs and the reindeer.
I will also say behind all of you, there's like ice and snow that is starting to cave in with it.
Okay, all right. So falling is the way to go right now. There's not really much more we can do than fall. Okay, so I think that Yursa was probably... but Yursa can just wild shape into a flying animal, and it's fine.
Hey man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
give
yeah.
away my secrets.
Sorry, no. Rian's just trying to think about who he needs to help in this moment.
Okay.
Yursa can handle herself. I think Gak is a spellcaster, so he's probably thinking that Gak can probably do something to help himself. Ada's a spellcaster, so that leaves Basil and they.
And the reindeer.
And the reindeer. Jesus Christ, the reindeer.
Who are getting pulled down faster because the sled is attached to them.
Would Rian know if Kova has like a climbing speed or anything like that?
Kova is functionally a warhorse. That's her stats,
Oh,
basically.
Okay.
But he can Misty Step with her because all his spells account for her. So any
Gotcha.
of his magic counts for her. So if he wants to Misty Step down lower try to get closer to the ground, he can do that.
Okay.
Also, I will say Ada has Vortex Warp as well. So he can probably target at least one of the reindeer to get him down, maybe. So I'm not sure, though, how the sled's going to interact with that.
Yeah.
I'll try to give you guys a visual as well because I know it's a little difficult. So like, hole. Oh, wait, I'm not going to. Nope. So it kind of goes like this and then like this. And you guys are like here.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Oh, God. I think that somebody else might need to help the reindeer because I don't know what Rian can do.
I'm gonna try.
I guess he can try and help. I guess he's still mounted on it. So with the... okay. Sleighs are definitely breaking in this moment. That's what he's going to do. All right. So to soften the blow for the reindeer, because our sleighs are probably going to get destroyed, he's going to cut... or is there like a quick release for the way that the sleighs are attached to the reindeer or the snow dancers, dice dancers?
Let me ask you this, Knight. Is there a quick release?
I mean,
Reindeer?
It would really depend on what you ruled, but ice cultures always have a really quick way to get their sleds off their dogs or reindeers because it goes through the ice a lot. So they have to make sure they're not going to lose their steed. So I would say yes, but like if that's too, yeah.
That makes sense. So yes, there is a quick release.
Okay, so Rian will pull that. That's the first thing he'll do. Okay. Quick release.
Like parachute, but like you just drop the sled.
Quick release.
Because you are falling and you're like kind of falling away from the reindeer, just make a dexterity check.
You fucking got it, dude. Well, actually, I don't want to be
I
too
know you're
cocky.
good at this. DC's not going to be too high. Yeah.
Ooh, that was
So
almost a
as you're
6.
as you're like falling away from the reindeer, you think super fast. You're like, fuck, and you grab it and release, and the sleigh starts to detach and fall faster than the reindeer at this point.
Okay. Now here's the thing. All right.
Yeah.
So Rian is just going to try and break the fall, right? And make it so when the reindeer falls, it doesn't break all 4 of its legs at once. Because that would be tragic. So he's going to, like, grip into it, right? Just trying to hold it as tight as he can. And he's going to take out the... Jesus Christ. The Eldar's dagger on the mithril chain. And he's just going to try and fling it into the wall. And just to try and, like... stall him a bit. Like, you know that it's gonna like stick and then drop and then break out of the ice, but he's just gonna try and keep doing that just to try and like that way he doesn't get to that, oh geez, what is it, the like
Velocity.
yeah trying to break the terminal velocity, because he can't do anything else. He could save himself pretty easy, but
This is Rian right now on the back of this reindeer. The image I posted.
okay.
Oh no!
So you're using your dagger to grab the side of the wall and alleviate some of the fall, and then do it again.
Oh, wait. No, never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. That's a dumb idea. I do have magic. So as he grips into it, he's gonna... This is so stupid, John. And if everybody's gonna make fun of me for being a weeaboo with Rian, then I'm gonna fucking lean into it. So he's gonna lean in, and he's gonna activate the Might of the Okunai, which we flavored to be wind magic, and he's just gonna start slashing below the reindeer, trying to fucking soften the blow with his fucking windy sword.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
You got it. Arcana +1.
This is a higher DC.
Fuck.
Okay.
5.
You start slashing beneath you. You're not going any slower.
Damn it. Well.
So with that, as Rian is grabbed onto the reindeer and just slashing with trying to do whatever he can, you're still falling.
That's fair.
The peak amount of speed. Gak. Oh, I never began combat. Gak, you're up. You're falling.
Yes. Okay, quick question for you. Is the ethereal plane, does it have the same...
It's a direct mirror of the plane that you're on.
Yeah.
There's just unalived people there.
Right.
So if you go into the ethereal plane, you're still falling, but now in the ethereal plane.
Yeah. And I'll just blink in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay. If I cast Firebolt nearby, like on a wall, the walls are made of ice, does it melt the ice?
That depends. Do you want to try and cast Firebolt to attempt to melt the ice?
I just want to see if it...
Yeah, I can't tell you if it's gonna do it before you
Right.
try to do it.
Yeah, he'll cast Firebolt. I mean, that's what I was meaning. He'll cast Firebolt and try to see if it melts a little bit, and then he has a... If so, he has a...
Because it's magical fire and this is just ice, it melts it immediately. There's like a little... It doesn't melt it the full size of the firebolt itself, but like half of what the size of a firebolt would be. It creates a little divot inside of the ice.
Okay.
You're still following.
Yes, Gak is going to try to like lift his feet up a little bit as he's falling, and he's gonna take his hands and point them like down between his legs, on where the ice that he's sliding on or whatever, and he's gonna cast Burning Hands as he's sliding.
Okay. So do you want to wait until you get to a point where you start sliding? Because right now it's a free fall.
Yes, yeah, when we're sliding.
Okay.
I thought we were sliding, my bad.
Yeah, sorry, I described it wrong. Right now it's a 70-foot drop, a free fall that leads into like a little slope that starts to become a slide.
Okay, if that's the case, Gak saw that the firebolt did that. He has the idea for the Burning Hands once they start sliding. But as they get closer, within 30 feet of like where they'd be landing, he's gonna cast Misty Step to like get down there without getting hurt.
Okay. Okay. It is Otta's turn. Otta's also on one of the sleighs.
Yes. Yes, he is, in fact. So... Man. Alright. So he will probably, pull the quick release, and he'll probably vortex warp the reindeer to the flat.
Again?
Magically twist space around another creature you can see with the target must succeed on Constitution, and it's the target is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. The chosen space must be on a surface that is like really toward the target. So he's going to vortex warp the reindeer.
Which one? The one he's on?
The one he pulls the quick release and then vortex warps the reindeer down to the point where it's not going to slam into the ground. You said it's 70 feet before it becomes like kind of a slope. All right, so then he's going to cast it at, let me look. Vortex warp, 90 feet. Okay.
Those who are not in front of Otta can see that the reindeer kind of like this portal opens in front of the reindeer, and the reindeer just goes face first into the portal, disappears, and then in front of everybody you watch the portal open again. What level?
It's going to be at second level. That gets me the full 90 feet. So
cool. So this ice dancer is teleported to the section where the slope is, and the ice dancer just like on its back hooves, like trying to stop itself, is sliding down.
Oh God.
Otta's still falling.
Otta is still falling.
We'll say that's his action for this round.
Yeah.
Because you guys have 2 rounds before you reach.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
All right.
So that comes to Vey.
Yeah. Vey is going to... He's staying on Kova, and he's going to basically mimic what Gak did. He's going to wait until there's a 30-foot kind of distance so he can just Misty Step and cut the velocity and just land on the slope, I guess.
Okay. All right, so you're just waiting, just like Gak to kind of appear on the slope. Okay.
Yeah.
Basil.
Okay, would... Oh, God.
So imagine she's just like, Raven Queen, take the wheel.
Take it from my hands. God.
Do you think water walk... I don't know how that would soften a blow, but I'm trying to think of, like, if that would even work on ice.
No, because you can already walk on ice.
Right.
You could use water walk to turn a pool of water that you're falling into something you can break your legs on, but
yeah. Yeah.
No, water walk I don't think would help in this scenario.
Okay. So Basile, seeing as this is happening, as she gets closer to where they're trying to land, or like where they're going to land, so right now we're 70 feet away. As we get 60 feet away, she's going to cast Sacred Flame as many times as she can in that time, because it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
So however many times she can before she falls to try to make a pool of water underneath her.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yursa.
Okay.
I turned into a bird.
I'm gonna turn into this cute little fey creature. The little windling one. Looks like a little bat, but a cat at the same time.
Like the hamster bat.
Yeah.
Wait, so does Yursa have access to flying creatures?
You gave me access to this creature.
Well, No, but like with the druid shape, it specifically says at a certain level you can turn into
hold on. I don't know.
them, and then at a certain level you can turn into creatures that can fly. You have access to them, but can you fly
Hold on.
yet?
Just like max here. I don't actually know how to read. I don't know. Hold on.
I think it's 8th level is when you get access to flying creatures.
Bruh, what?
If
Yeah.
you druid shape into a cat, you'll land on your feet.
If you go to wild shape, it says at 4th level you can turn into creatures. So 2nd level you can't be a creature that has a flying speed or swimming speed. At 4th level you can't be a creature with a flying speed, and at 8th level you can be any creature.
Bruh. That's
Fancy just-
fucking lame. That's okay. I'll just be a spider instead, I guess. Can that work? Sorry, Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't got many choices
It's
here.
fine.
Because I can decide that I can spider climb on the wall.
You technically are like 40 feet away from the wall.
Can't
You
she,
can
like,
try to put a web or
web?
something?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Can
I
I do?
just
Okay, so
imagine
can I be
whatever-
the ice
whatever-
spider queen?
Yeah. I just imagine
What?
whatever a spider looks
Gross.
like when it's falling at terminal velocity. Like the legs are just like.
Well, well, actually, their terminal is spiders aren't solid like humans, so their terminal velocity is much lower, so they can survive a much higher fall. Which is the
Right.
reason why cats can survive falls that humans couldn't, or squirrels. Like,
Cool.
sorry, that's
Yeah.
the science behind it.
That's dope.
Land on your feet.
I'll go with the ice spider queen because that feels fitting in this moment.
Okay.
And then
You're
I'll
trying to web the wall?
fling a web and then cling to the wall because I do have a wall climb speed spider climb thing.
Okay. Make a. You're a spider now, so I can't make you make like athletics checks because you have the stat block of a spider.
Skitter.
Make a Constitution check.
Okay.
This is because you are grabbing the wall and like swinging yourself into the wall as a spider. Let's just see if you take any damage at all, or if you just like
Splat.
yeah. Let's see if you splat it up.
As my
You're
spider
basically
form,
falling into
or my spider stats or your
yeah, in your
stats?
spider stats.
A 13.
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Spoop.
you grab the side with you shoot a web, grab the side, and you get swung like that scene in Spider-Man 1 where Tobey Maguire's learning how to use the web. Right into the yeah. You just and then you catch yourself and you're like, okay,
It's me.
because you're an ice spider, you can climb on these walls because they are ice, but you are an ice spider. So okay.
I just
So you watch
imagine
as your
the
friends
Mario
are continue to fall.
Oh, I'm a reindeer.
yeah.
Fuck. It's like that. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the beasts are completely. I don't even know how to fix them.
Alright.
Going. Let's see. Here we go. Hold on. Beast. Ice Spider Queen. No wait. Boom.
I probably should it for Joe.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. It's made of glass. It's not an actual.
Yeah,
spider.
it's not even an actual spider. It's a crystal spider.
fuck out of here with that.
Okay, so we come to the top of the round. Rian.
Yeah. Okay. Well, plan A didn't work. And no one's helping. So if this
I
rain,
grabbed you. I can Spidey.
nope. Fuck no.
I can
No.
get some web your way.
No. God.
Why'd you make the sound effect? Why'd you go?
Well, I mean that's like an attack I have. I could literally like poop
go-
some web at you if you would like,
I wouldn't though.
but it'll help you from falling.
Please no.
It's a ranged attack. Okay, all right.
Alright, that's interesting. Okay, I guess Rian will go back to his first plan, where he's gonna stop, where he's going to dagger at the wall, cling and swing, and cling and swing.
All right, cling and swing. Make an attack roll.
You got it. What the fuck? God damn it. The Yetis ain't shit. Hitting a wall? Fuck, dude, that's hard.
Well, it's not so much hitting the wall. You hit the wall. It's how much force you put behind it.
Yeah.
Cling and swing. So as you throw it, it hits the wall and ricochets off the wall. You can have one more attempt. Cling and swing.
Dude, I'm fucking action surging.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll action surge if this one doesn't work. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna action surge.
Okay, you throw the dagger with enough force that it grabs, it sticks into the ice, and you start to swing downward. One last check. Make a strength saving throw.
Hey, I'm proficient in those.
Because at the end of the swing, it's going to like Gwen Stacy,
Well, hopefully not like Gwen Stacy. Jesus. Break my arm, pull it out of the socket.
Jesus Christ.
You hang on as the rope goes taut, and you start to swing on the side of the wall. Okay.
Shit. Well, where do I go from here? Fuck.
The reindeer. They're still falling.
It's all right, bud. We'll make it out of this. I don't know how yet, but we'll make it out of this. It's okay.
You're up.
Okay. Are we getting closer to like the place where we're about to start sliding then?
Yeah. You guys are moving at your movement speed downward. So if it was 70 feet, you have 30 feet of movement. You're going to hit it next. You're going to hit it here soon.
Okay. I guess Gak will just ready Misty Step then. And he's just,
Okay.
that's just what he's...
I mean, I'll say you're within range if you want to cast it.
Okay, then yeah.
Yeah.
Cast Misty Step and try to land down
You land and then immediately start to slide down. You're no longer falling and at risk of, breaking limbs, but now you are sliding down and kind of like almost like a water slide going down this 80-foot wide tunnel. You do see that there are portions of the tunnel that are kind of like hills. Like it's not perfectly smooth. But we'll get to that here in a second. It's Ada's turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess he could just also vortex warp himself down to the bottom too. I was just seeing if there's anything that targets more than one person, and there isn't, Jonathan. I wonder why. That is.
He doesn't have fly?
He doesn't. Jonathan, you have picked the weirdest spells for this man. Like, I don't know
first of all,
how.
I went into this going, hey, he's a weird person, and he's not of this plane, so he would have weird spells.
Nothing useful. Nothing useful is what this is. Yeah. So I guess he's gonna vortex warp himself down to the bottom.
Okay.
I could put you to sleep. I can Scorching Ray, and I can protect you from good and evil, which like 4 people in this party already have. So
as Ada casts a spell, almost like Doctor Strange opening a portal, he goes like this and vortex warps to the part where there's a slide, and you just hear, "Son of a bitch!" Sliding. It echoes through the cavern. Okay, Ada is somewhat at safety. Vey. You're waiting to Misty Step too, right?
yes, Vey was waiting to Misty Step.
Okay, you missed the step. You're close enough if you wanted to.
Yes, yes. Him and Kova kind of land, and then I'm imagining like Kova kind of does the thing that cats do when they're on a slippery surface, where all their legs go out and like kind of like star down, like where it's like, oh no.
Because of that is funny. Yes, that happens, but you also start to spin.
Yes, yes, yes. And Vay's like, oh fuck. So he's probably gonna try to shove his foot.
Vay's like,
yeah. And Vay is probably shoving one of his clawed paws down to try to help her kind of stabilize, so they're like at least just sliding and not spinning.
Okay.
But yeah, I think he's just kind of frisbeeing down this thing. I don't know what else he could possibly do. Other than cry.
It is Basil's turn. I will say she's able to cast Sacred Flame a bunch of times. What I want you to do, let's see. Let me see something real quick. Oh, that's not right. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me look at something real quick. Okay, so I will say that Basil's able to cast this 3 times. I want you to roll damage.
What damage?
For Sacred
Oh,
Flame.
the Sacred Flame damage? Okay.
3 times.
Okay, it's 2d8. Yeah. Did none of them roll? No, okay.
Yeah, I got him.
Oh.
I see it. So 14, 24. What's got 24 plus 7? What was that? 31?
Yeah.
Okay. As Basil falls and she casts Sacred Flame over and over again, carving out a section that starts to turn to... Okay, this is interesting because if it turns just into liquid, it's just going to slide down. Then she's not going to have anything to fall into. So she creates a little tiny hole that kind of goes straight down like here. Oh shit. Oh my god, what the hell? Like here. So what happened is she's going to hit the ground, but because of the amount of damage she did, she doesn't take as much bludgeoning damage because there's now water there. So she takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage out of the 6 she would have taken. No, 37 she would have taken.
Good.
But she's now stationary in the water as everyone starts sliding down.
She's the only one not sliding.
Well, Rian's hanging.
That's true.
Okay. Let's see. Yursa, you are on the wall. There is ice and snow behind you, falling. So,
Oh my.
what are you doing?
Okay. First question, are all the reindeer safe?
Nope.
Relative?
One's
Okay.
still falling.
Okay, can I web that reindeer and like shoot out my web and draw him into me?
So, the reindeer is going to hit the ground next turn. So, it is about 60 feet from you. How far is your range?
It just reaches. Oops, I went
Okay.
to cast it. Not
So
attack.
if you're going to do that, I would like you to roll a strength saving throw because it is a large creature. It's the same, I believe it is the same size as the spider. So this is you. Roll it with advantage because you are a spider. But this is it. Once it grabs it, it's going to stop it from falling and pull you forward. So this is you trying to hang on.
Sorry, I was trying to put the freaking rule in here, but it's just posting a dot. Okay,
Just,
anyway, just a strength, right?
Yep,
Spikes.
with advantage. Because you're a spider.
Oh, okay, 17, 18, 19 for the first one.
Okay.
Ooh, not 19 for the second one. That was a 6 plus 2, so 19.
Okay. You grab the reindeer, like, quite literally right before it's about to hit the section that slopes, and you get pulled forward ever so slightly, but you grab the reindeer. I now need you to make a dexterity saving throw as the snow above you, because you have not moved, is about to hit you.
That I can do, baby. That is my dex. 17!
Okay. You take half damage.
Ouch.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as the snow hits you. Do you move downward or?
Oh, shit. Sorry if I messed up my HP. Yeah, she's gonna keep moving towards the ground so she can get the reindeer safely to the ground and also get to the ground.
Okay. You move downward, eventually getting to. You can release the reindeer if you want. It's up to you, but it's now safe-ish to be on that slope.
Okay. She will unwed.
Okay, and you just start skittering down. Okay.
Yes.
So at the top of the round, everyone else is on the slope. Rian, you are hanging, like you are hanging about 50 feet up from the slope.
Well, here's the thing. Now that we're not like falling, he's gonna like yank. He's gonna try and like yank the dagger loose, and he's just gonna fall. Except, all right. Except this is why you read your character sheets, ladies and gentlemen, guys, gals, non-binary pals. This is why we do this. Because I have the mounted combatant feat, which when I don't have Kakari, I don't think about it. Where one of the things is, if an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw to only take half damage, specifically the creature, it instead takes no damage if it succeeds the saving throw and only half if it fails.
That was a lot of words.
Okay. So, if reindeer need make saving throw, it take no damage if win. If lose, take half.
Okay, the reindeer is safe though.
It's still hanging 50 feet in the air.
So you are.
The fuck is the reindeer? I was holding on to the reindeer.
Was that the one I webbed? Did I web Rian?
Yeah, you webbed Rian's reindeer because Ada's vortex is. Were you trying to hold on? Because I missed this. Were you trying to hold on to the rope and the reindeer?
Yeah, because you said like I grabbed it like the motorcycle.
Oh, no,
well, I wasn't trying.
Down. Sorry.
I wasn't trying to hang there. What I was initially trying to do is I was trying to bling into it just to like stop for a moment, just to kind of like get a little bit less momentum falling.
Okay, I misunderstood that.
Well, that's okay. It's happening the way it is. So instead of that, Rian, I guess, will just kind of swing, and then kind of swing into the side, and just try and like take the dagger and like stab into the ice to kind of slowly coast down.
Or like ripping sails of a ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dagger might be a little dull after this, but that's okay. He's got a whetstone. He can sharpen it.
Make a... Make a... acrobatics check.
Acrobatics? You boys got advantage. All right. Bop. Will this automatically roll with advantage? Hey.
Looks like it.
Bruh. 13. God.
Good enough.
With advantage.
You release the dagger from the wall and then starts falling, but you use the dagger to alleviate you actually free falling as you slide down. And do you jump over the small hole that Basil made?
Probably. I don't think I want to. What? Afraid to get wet?
Yeah.
Jump over,
Yeah, I'll jump over it. Yeah.
You are now on the slope and start to slide down. What I will ask is, Ursa going to continue to be the spider all the way down?
Yeah, just to be safe.
Okay. Is Basil willingly going to slide down after the rest of the party?
Yes.
Okay. I would like Rian. Yes, Rian and Basil both to make dexterity saving throws as the sleighs crash at the bottom as you reach the slope.
Okay, so I do have advantage on this too. Boom.
22.
Okay, you both get out of the way as the sleighs fall and crash into hundreds of wooden pieces as your supplies and everything bursts open and starts to slide down the slope itself. One final
wood like a snowboard.
one final check for everyone who's down the slope. I need each one of you to make a dexterity saving throw, as there are hilly bits to this slope, and if you go off of one, you will be taking bludgeoning damage.
Question.
Hilly bits.
Is anyone within 10 feet of Vey? Because if so, you could add a +4 to your save.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, I see how it is.
Actually, you guys are all clustered together. Yeah, sure, why not?
Yes, please. Okay.
I will say Rian is not, Basil is not, Ursa is not, because you guys slowed down. The rest of you just kept falling and just misty stepped to your destination.
17 for Gary.
Okay, so let me just go down the list.
Oh
Rian,
shit! Sorry, that's my bad.
Rian, what'd you get?
18.
Gak,
17.
Basil.
Oh. I thought you said everyone else.
No, everyone else would have gotten the aura from Vey, but everyone needs to make a
thought-
dexterity saving throw.
I thought you had said everyone else make a dexterity saving throw because of the hills.
No, everyone who's sliding down, which is everyone but Ursa, needs to make dexterity saving throws.
She got a 16.
Vey,
16.
Ursa, you are not sliding down. Okay, so you all kind of, as you're sliding down, use your hand behind you to kind of like, as almost like a rudder to move yourself through, like the video games, you're kind of going down and moving away from the hills instead of ramping off and, taking off and hurting yourself. You eventually, after about 200 feet of sliding, it eventually starts to dampen a little bit, but you continue to slide. There is a large opening. As you continue to go down, you can see, as you get closer and closer to this opening, it opens into a massive cavern. And what you can see are purples and blues and shimmering lights underneath. As one after another, you all fall and start to fall another 20 feet. Does anyone want to try to alleviate this damage? Because you are going to fall 20 feet after this, other than Ursa, who's a spider.
Man.
It's just 2d6, guys.
Someone can jump on my back if they want.
Yeah, somebody can do that if they'd like.
I will say, Ursa, you're not fast enough to keep up with them.
Okay, no worries.
They're sliding pretty fast.
Okay, fair enough.
Kind of like, okay, I'm coming, guys.
Nope. I don't want to waste my second level
I'll just
slot.
say this: it's going to be 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Well, no.
If you don't,
I'm choosing to take the damage.
I think Basil's going, help me, help me, help me.
I see sliding down. Okay. So one after another, you all fall on top of each other, eventually finding purchase at the bottom of this area. As that happens, Yursa, you skitter out of the hole because coming down behind you is a large pile of snow and ice, and you kind of skitter up to the ceiling as snow and ice just covers all of you. You're not going to take damage from it. It's just comedic at this point. As you all fall and
Great.
snow on top of you. Ada, underneath the snow. All right, I do not like this place anymore.
This is your fault. You jinxed us.
Responsibility for this.
Fuck you! As he like clambers out.
Okay. As you clamber out, all of you, and kind of dust off the snow, you can see that are you still staying spider, or are you going down to meet your friends?
Oh, she will unspider when she gets down there.
Okay. As you get down, first of all, let me find my thing.
Pretty sounds.
You all look around your surroundings, and the first thing you notice is the large cavernous area you are in. And you do actually see, especially Rian, Yursa, and Basil would see these little crab creatures with these crystals on their back, just kind of scurrying off into these like little various holes, and then some of them kind of dig into the ground and like just sit there, and you can see the crystals. But as you look around, it is beautiful. You see a cavern filled with purple and blue shining crystals that make up the walls and the ceiling. The stalactites and stalagmites are crystals themselves. You can hear the rushing of water somewhere in the distance, but you cannot see where. It is a network of natural stone bridges and archways, and it just goes on for what seems forever as you see something like this.
Oh wow. Wow.
And
It's
as
so
you
nice that we didn't slide here.
as you all stand there and kind of take in your surroundings and realizing, okay, well, at least we're not in the snow anymore, but now we're in a cave full of crystals and we don't know where we are. That is where we're going to end our session.
Ooh,
Oh.
buddy boy.
Ooh.
Can I show the crabs now?
Yes.
The crabs.
Crab, we love the crabs. Oh,
I gotta call my mom.
oh, oh yeah.
That's wild.
Oh, the crabbies. Oh, I love them.
The little crabs.
I want to meet them.
Hey,
They look a little
that's
angry
beautiful.
though.
No, they are cute. They
Okay,
are friend shaped.
okay. Oh, they're French.
I'm
Okay.
They're French shaped.
Okay.
I'm posting it in the Foundry chat so the stream can see.
Oh yeah.
Look at
Oh.
that. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hey.
Welcome to whatever this place is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crystal
It's been a-
caves.
we had a break in between this and the last session, but for the viewers, nothing has changed. But it's good to be back.
Yeah.
Oh
Woo!
my
By the way, you're
God.
still on hour 2.
Great.
Level 7 though, right?
I'm
Had trouble.
I'm assuming all the stuff slid down eventually with us and like either landed on our heads or eventually kind of like fell into the snow, right? All our equipment that smashed.
Yes.
Okay.
That's good.
So we can take the time to sift through it and stuff the things we can salvage into the
Do I
bag
have-
of holding.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
smart.
I will say that there looks like there are some things that are broken and destroyed.
Like
Yeah.
the sleighs.
Oh yeah, the sleighs are gone.
I have proficiency in carpenter's tools. Can I fix those?
How long do you want to take?
As long as it needs.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding.
I have proficiency in smith tools, not carpenter tools. Okay, all right.
Oh my
Well,
God.
thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. If you're watching on the only place you can watch this is YouTube exclusivity. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.